And what's going on, yo? Welcome back to another NASCAR live stream on the go at CeeLo. We took last week off. I hope everybody had a great Easter. I hope everybody had enjoyed the race as well. But it was fun, and we got to watch a little bit of it. I didn't get to much. We had a lot of family time going on out here, but what a win for Christopher Bell. And he is our newest redeem today. Christopher Bell is our newest redeem on the channel today. So if you guys are Christopher Bell fans, you'll be able to bring him up as well. Let's see if he works. But what's going on? What's up? Yes, Anthony Muller, man. I'll be on his show tomorrow night at 6:30 Central, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern on the match game. So make sure you check us out on that. But hello, every single one of you guys. Welcome in. Muller Man's here. DC Long, what's going on, man? JT Drew dropping by with his like. Thank you, sir. JT, what's up as well? Hello, 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 everybody. And let's see who else we got in here. We got Nicholas. What's going on? Kenneth Clark. Your boy is back, Kenneth Clark. Chase Elliott back in the house. He's back. Could be a favorite to win today. You never know, but you know he's happy to be back. I know all the Chase fans are glad to be back. Hey, Josh Berry had some good runs. He had some fun, but now it's time for the Chase to be back in the lineup, and we're ready for him to be back in that 9 car. So if you're excited about the 9 car, let's see the 9s in the chat. If you're excited for the 9, Chase Elliott to be back in that 9 car, let me see the 9s in the chat. I know we got some Chase Elliott fans. Super Landon, what's going on? They were in there earlier. West Virginia Zeppelin, WV Zeppelin, what's going on? Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. So make sure you're hitting that like button as you come in. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes before the green flag of the race today. And it's going to be 400 miles. They moved it up a little bit, so we're going to be watching the rain coming from the east. But Martinsville, Virginia, short track again. Love that track. So much fun. I've been there one time. Got to see Harry Gant win there in Martinsville. So that should be a good time today. I hope everybody, like I said, everybody had a good Easter. And cheers to you guys for showing up here tonight. Thank you for all the lives, all the likes and stuff. We're over 3,200 subs now since you last seen us. We've had a good run with Braves baseball. And yeah, JT talking about some Braves in the chat too. So huge Braves fan, as you see back there. I got my Acuna jersey on there, and we're having some fun today. So hope everybody's good. The Ryan Preece, he's another one of our new redeems. Since he's going to be leading the track to the green flag, we had to have him, right? Because if you're leading the race, you're on our screen. So redeem Preece, I got him now. So Ryan Preece, the pole setter today. And Dallas, if she's here yet, Dallas, your 99, Daniel Suarez on the outside line for the outside. Ryan, there's our newest redeem as well, Ryan Preece. So how do you get these redeems, guys? Exclamation point. Just by being here, you get points. Just by chatting, you get points. An exclamation point gamble. Those actually exclamation points to find out how many points you have, because if you've been here for a while or watching the races, you get points just as you go. And then exclamation gamble those points, and the more points you get, the more you can bring up on the screen here. So we're going to bring in the live audio here, and we're going to listen to Chase Elliott there starting 24th, but let's bring in some in-race audio here.
Hey, Riley, can you help us? Who's going to win?
Hold on a second. We got.
There you have it, folks. All right.
Why do I have like a?
The question I think fans wonder. Thank you for dropping by.
Do you hear like an echo?
I
hear echo.
This kind of race, given his injury, and then you know you have Talladega coming up next week. He was given the provisional, so he wins a race, he can be in for the championship. What are the physical demands?
I don't know if that's their
you know, this is one of the hardest braking
issue or what, but it's echoey, isn't it?
800 times, 400 laps. So that left foot's going to get a lot of workout. Talladega probably not going to use it that much, but at the same time, I think if he wasn't ready, he wouldn't want to come back to this one. And this is a great test. I'm sure it'd be a little bit sore, but I guarantee you he'll feel fine throughout this race and be just good to go from here on out.
You know, he's one of Hendrick owns this place, as we documented, and William Byron is the favorite, at least the Fox Bet favorite. But Chase Elliott is up there. Is that unrealistic for him to win this race?
You hear that lady right there? I can guarantee you, do not count him out. Had a bad qualifying lap, got into the fence a little bit, kept him back a little bit, but nonetheless, his car is extremely fast, and he's good here. Just like you said, Chris. He's
I don't know if that's me or that's the TV.
I think it was important. He told me he went to the simulator, Bobby, and what he was really focused on is waking up the next morning after logging laps there. He was wanting to make sure that there wasn't aching and pains that next morning. He said it was green light go, went right back to the
DC Long says, I wish I best seen track track is going to be test his leg crazy like crazy. Yeah, you're
Let's
right.
check on our Coca-Cola family of drivers, and of course Chase, one of those. Josh Berry, by the way, is, as he alluded to, standing by just in case. Joey Logano, streak of 7 straight Martinsville top 10 finishes. Talked with him. Virginia's Denny Hamlin, he's led nearly 2,200 laps here. Austin Dillon was 3rd in the race last year. Gotta let you guys go. Head up to the booth to call the race. Good having you here. Enjoy the race. Should be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to hang out with you for how many hours?
Well, hey, depending on that cloud right there, it could be a while. But, man, I'm telling you, this is going to be exciting. One of my favorite racetracks. Cannot wait.
All right, let's check in with Michael, who is on the grid walk. Michael Waltrip, where are you exactly?
I'm right here with Bubba Wallace, Chris, and Bubba's got a couple of truck wins here. First of all, you're loving it, I know.
Yeah, absolutely, always loving it.
Tell the folks at home about our special memory with your truck win here.
I think you pulled a hamstring muscle up that last flight of stairs because you said on the truck broadcast it was 2 flights. It was actually 3.
3 flights of stairs. We carried a grandfather clock up. Still chiming just fine?
Just fine, just right.
Gotcha. See if we can find Willie B. Hey, William. How you doing, bud?
How you doing?
Did Jeff Gordon show you the way around this joint?
Yeah, so we came here in 2019. I drove him up here, and we walked the track, and it's been history ever since. It's been great.
I've been out on the grid for about an hour prepping for this 2 minutes of TV. Everybody says you got the fastest car here. How do you feel?
It feels really good. I mean, Rudy's got it tuned up. It's good to have him back.
That's good to hear that. Let's see who else we can find. Oh, hey, man, Bill Jordan. How you doing, Bill? Kevin Harvick, tell me about this paint scheme. So special.
Well, it shows my age. They give me grief about racing, that I have raced in a different century, and this one is proof. So this is my first ARCA scheme at RCR from 1999.
Oh, 99. I thought it was 79 or something.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, usually I get no too. Hey, oh no. I've had a.
Oh, we good now? We good? Sorry, I muted it. So thank you for letting me know that, Dallas. I hope it wasn't muted the whole entire time. Oh, man. I bet I was muted the whole entire time. Oh, yay. Let me turn my laptop down here. Okay, so let's start this all over again. CeeLo is live. Yes, I don't know what was up with the mic, but thank you guys for tuning in. Ryan Preece on the pole tonight. He is in that Ford number in the second spot. Dallas, your 99. Daniel Suarez on the outside pole, and Eric Amarola in third in that number 10 Ford. Chase Briscoe in the number 14 Ford, and then Martin Truex Jr. Surf Bums Martin Truex Jr. outside there in fifth. Thank you for letting me know. Such a noob. I am a horrible noob, but thank you guys, everybody that's coming in. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes here before the pre-race ceremonies, and then 30 likes before we even get to the green flag. That would be awesome. Tyler Reddick, big win this year as well at the road course there at COTA. He's in sixth place, number 45 Toyota. Kevin Harvick, his last spring race at the Martinsville track, he comes in. He's at seventh place in the Ford, number 4 Ford. Number 8, William Byron, the favorite today. William Byron, that 24 Chevrolet. And then 9th, Bubba Wallace in that Toyota. And then Chris Buescher in that Ford, number 17 Ford. And then my boy, Denny Hamlin in the 11 Toyota. And then Ty Gibbs in the number 12 In the 12th spot, 54, Ty Gibbs, Toyota. And then Todd Gillen in number 38, Ford. AJ Allmendinger, number 16, Chevrolet. Joey Logano in that number 22, Ford. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in that 47, Chevrolet. And then Kyle Busch in that number 8, Chevrolet. Good favorite there. He almost won the race in that truck race this week on Friday. Austin Dillon, number 3, Chevrolet. Bunch of Chevrolets here and all in this spot here. And then Kyle Larson coming in 19th and number 5, Chevrolet. In the top 20, Michael McDowell in the number 34, Ford. So let's go back to the pre-race ceremonies.
Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome from Rich Acres Christian Church, Tim Hunt.
Pray with me, please. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to be here at the Martinsville Speedway and to enjoy this amazing race. And we pray right now for your protection over the drivers, over their teams, the NASCAR officials, all those who are working behind the scenes. And I pray a special protection over our first responders who are taking care of us here at the track and also all over our community. So, Father, we just thank you for this opportunity and the blessings you give us every day. And we pray this prayer in the strong name of Jesus. Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome singer, songwriter, and Capital Nashville recording artist, Kaylee Hannock.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, what a great rendition there.
Chase Elliott is back after a 6-week absence, and you're part of it all. Thanks for watching NASCAR on FS1 and the Fox family of networks.
All right, so we're going to another commercial break. Thank you guys for tuning in here tonight. Thank you so much for everything. We are going to have a good race today. I hope everybody has a good race today. And thank you for showing respect for the invitation and national anthem, brother. I am proud to have served for 20 years. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, DC Long. As always, hats off on the national anthem all the time and quiet. So what's up, Gene? What's going on? Braves up 3-0 going to the bottom of the third on the strength of a 2 RBI triple by Olsen. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, keep me up to date on those games. I miss my Sunday Braves games, but we're doing so well with NASCAR. I don't want to I know a lot of people missed us last Sunday, but we're going to keep it going. We got Braves during the week, NASCAR on the weekends, and I hope everybody has a good time. So 8 more likes to 30. If you haven't hit that like button, let's see if we can get to 30 likes before the green flag, and we're going to have a good time. So let's go with the rest of the lineup here. Let's see if I can. Come on. Come on. Why are you doing it? What's going on here? I'm not sure why it's doing that. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me refresh this. 1 second, y'all. I'm going to refresh my screen so we can see the top 20 here. We'll get it back here in just a second, guys. 1 second while I refresh the screen. CeeLo, women's gold medal game tonight. Team Canada versus Team USA. Awesome. NHL playoffs about to start too. That should be fun. My Predators didn't make it. That sucks, but that's okay. All right, so let's take a look. The top 20 here. 21st, Brad Keselowski, and that 6 Ford, and then Christopher Bell, our newest redeem, number 20. He's in 22nd. Alex Bowman in 23rd. Let's see. Chase Elliott, he's back. I know Kenneth Clark is happy, and some Chase fans in here today. He's back as well. Chase Elliott in that number 9 Chevrolet. 25th, Austin Cindric in that Ford. Justin Haley in the Toyota in the short Chevrolet, and Dallas dropping the Frosty. Justin Haley in the Chevrolet. Corey LaJoie. Eric Jones in that 43. Richard Petty, 28th spot. Noah Grayson. Anthony Alfredo. Ryan Blaney. Harrison Burton. Zane Smith, Ross Chastain, Ty Dillon, and J.J. Yaley. That is your top 36. And there is our running order for today. Let me see who you got today in the win here. Let me see who you're picking to win the race. I'm going to go with Denny Hamlin. He's been strong. I'm going to go Denny Hamlin with this win today. And let's see if we can. I've been picking him. I hope he needs a win. And so that's where I'm going to go. Denny Hamlin with the win today. Let me see who you guys, your favorites. But let me see who you got in your favorites as your. Man, what is that? Why is it like that?
Sustained snowboarding. Fans are happy to see him back. I bet you
wonder why is it doing that? I'm not sure why.
Noco 400. Presented on FS1 by Mother's Polish. On what is now a beautiful day at Martinsville, but there is rain in the forecast, and that may change the complexion of this race on NASCAR's shortest, but one of its most action-packed tracks. Hi, everybody. Mike Joy, along with 2 fellows who have grandfather clocks. To wine, Bobby Labonte and Clint Boyer, both winners here. What we see in qualifying and practice yesterday that caught your eye?
I tell you who brought the action. Stewart Haas Racing. All 4 cars in the top 10 in qualifying, including the pole sitter Ryan Preece. Going to be interesting. You keep an eye on those guys. And also,
I don't think it's me today. I think that's the network doing it.
The best racetrack for Hendrick Motorsports, and I got.
Let's go. That's right. Who do you guys getting picked? 5 more likes. 5 more likes. Let's go. Hit that like button for us. 5 more likes to 30. Get it 30.
He's got 2 wins here. He won this race here last year. I think he's going to pick up right where he left off. But I won't forget Tyler Reddick. This is not probably one of his tracks that he would say I'm really good at, but yet 23-11. Both those guys were really good yesterday. Tyler Reddick on top of the board, right there teeter with William Byron on long runs.
Well, the last time NASCAR was here, they had a finish for the ages to decide who would race for the championship at Phoenix. And going into turn 3 on the final lap, Ross Chastain was out, but he made a video game move, or what those of us who grew up in the 70s would call a slot car move, where if you were in the outside, you just kept the hammer down and rode the rail all the way around to edge Denny Hamlin for that final spot in the
What's up, Sam? What's going on, man?
We now call it the Hail Melon. It is now outlawed.
Yeah, absolutely. I've watched it firsthand on the back straightaway. Never forget the move that he made and the difference that it made. Think about it. I mean, that put him in the chase. Almost won a championship because of that very move. The financial gain, let alone the fact that it truly changed the game, by the way. You know, that's 70s, Mike.
The video
slot
game
cars.
moves.
Slot cars, yeah, Clint. I'll get you set for Christmas. Cash will love them. Well, a piece of the wall from the Hail Melon move has gone to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Another piece of that wall was presented to Ross earlier this month. And the car, well, Trackhouse Racing has retained it. They said they're never going to give that one up. It's a piece of NASCAR history. Well, the safer barrier has all been replaced and repaired, and there will be no Hail Melons today. What we will have is hopefully 400 laps of great racing.
Thank you for getting us to 31 likes. Let's see if we get to 40. Hit that like button for us, and here we go.
Say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome singer, songwriter, and Capital Nashville recording artist, Kaylee Hammack.
Drivers, start your engines.
Oh, that was cheap. Let's go. Let's go, number 11.
.400 laps await on the paperclip-shaped half-mile track that dates to before NASCAR, 1947. But lots more history to be made here at Martinsville, including today.
Ready to have some fun, y'all. It's going to be a good time.
Animal control. 3 guesses why we're here.
So we'll go to the commercial break. Thank you guys for being here. I haven't seen many picks in the chat today. Let me see who you got to win today. Let me see who you got to win. I'm going Denny Hamlin. Some say make sure you're also hitting the poll as well. So who do you think will have the most top 10 finishes today in the race? You got Chevrolet at 66% and the most top 10s. We'll find that out after the race is over. But definitely make sure you guys are hitting that like button as you're coming in and subscribing to the channel. We do NASCAR here on Sundays. Make this your Sunday home. We would love for you to be here on Sundays with us as we have some good times. We have some good times here on this around here all the time. So the chat is fun. The Bubba Wallace. Ooh, Sam going Bubba Wallace. Wow, be careful, Sam. We got some people don't like Bubba Wallace around here, but we it's okay. But wow, Sam going Bubba Wallace for the win. I know Dallas is going her 99. Suarez. Let's see if that looks out. And I'll get your freeze right now. Triton right here. All right, so look it out. So awesome, guys. That's what I'm saying. So guys, I have a great treat for you guys. I went to the Luke Combs concert on Friday night. I recorded most of the concert. We're gonna have a premiere on that maybe tomorrow morning or Tuesday. It's gonna be a good time. Tomorrow we are on the match game with Moeller Man and then Braves Padres live on the channel as well. So make sure you check us out all day tomorrow from 6:30 being a Moeller Man's chat. And then hop on over to our baseball stream. We're going to have a good time tomorrow night. And then Tuesday morning, maybe we'll have a premiere around lunchtime, a Luke Combs concert on our channel. A Luke Combs concert free that I recorded on my phone while I was at the concert. It was a really good concert, about an hour long. Lots of good music, lots of good video. And hope to see you guys soon for that. But we'll be coming back here to the commercial break here momentarily. If you haven't hit that like button, please do. We'll see if we can get to 40 likes now before the green flag. They should be rolling here momentarily. But we're looking forward to Martinsville, the Noco 400, live from Martinsville Speedway. No Pred Street. Oh, come on. Yeah. We should be playing Vegas right now. We should be playing Vegas right now for sure. We should be playing Vegas. I think we could beat them too, Sam. I think we could have, but it is what it is. It's an eye opener, and that's what we do. That's what happens. Don't count your pucks yet, Sam. That's right, Dallas. You guys got to get through Tampa Bay Lightning here pretty soon. So, but thank you guys so much for everything. The last NASCAR stream we had on this channel was amazing. We had over 8,000 views. We had over 132 subs. We had a whole bunch of likes. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it happened, but thank you guys so much for doing that for us and joining our channel and hitting that like button for us and got YouTube's attention that day. And we're ready for the cars to roll here.
Noco 400 on FS1. Now,
the Noco 400.
Aboard is Stuart Haas Mustang. Jamie caught up with pole sitter Ryan Preece.
Let's listen to Ryan Preece.
And first career pole for Ryan Preece. You're starting in the right spot. We know you had the speed, but what about long run speed to keep it here all day?
Yeah, well, I think all the adjustments that we were making during practice kept making our older tires even better. So it's hard to say right now, but I'm highly optimistic because I know the guys that I got and they know exactly what I need. So we'll be just fine.
Ryan Preece, first career pole, looking for his first career win here today, Mike.
Has the fastest lap ever turned on this racetrack when he won the pole here for a Whelen Modified Tour race. Front row, Ryan Preece with his first Cup pole, and Daniel Suarez on the front row for the first time this year. This is your Mother's Polishes starting grid. Eric Almirola, top 10 in 3 of the last 5 at Martinsville. Another Stuart Haas Mustang.
Thank you,
Chase
Max,
Briscoe,
for subscribing.
Top 10
Appreciate
in both races
that.
here last year. Martin Truex Jr. Keep an eye on Martin. You can't spell Martinsville without Martin. He's won 3 of the last 7 here. And Tyler Reddick, fast in practice here. Kevin Harvick is the 4th and final, and all of the Stuart Haas cars in the top 10 in qualifying. William Byron, 2 wins this season, and as Bobby mentioned, 1 here last year.
Hello, Shannon. What's going on? Welcome in.
Twice
Hey,
a winner in the
TJ.
Truck Series here, and Chris Buescher, who got a win at Bristol last September. That is your top 10. But the big story is the return of NASCAR's most popular driver, Clint.
Sure is. Let's go to that guy. Hey, Chase Elliott, it's Boyer and the boys up in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, man. How's it going?
Man, it's going. Can't wait to see you do work. It's got to feel good to strap back in that race car, look over and see all them shirts with a 9 and your name on the back of it.
Yeah, I'll be honest. It's been really cool. Just the fans and everybody's support here today definitely feels good and feels like I'm back at home. You don't realize how much your life revolves around this stuff until you're gone for a few weeks. So I appreciate that, and yeah, just ready to get back to work.
We're looking forward to watching you. Good luck out there, buddy.
Appreciate it. Y'all enjoy.
So there you are, Kenneth Clark, your boy, Chase Elliott. Kenneth Clark's going Chase Elliott for the win. We'll see what happens. So we got 5 more likes to 40. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes before the green flag, and we'll blow it out of the water here. So thank you guys so much for 34 likes. Every 34 likes, we do a little dance. We celebrate 34 likes. That's 3-4 likes. Thank you so much, guys. 3-4 likes. Appreciate it so much.
All right, let's check in
and let's listen in here.
Jamie Little first.
Well, Mike, 1 year ago, William Byron dominated this race. And then in victory lane, he dedicated the win to his mom, who was there at the track after beating cancer last year. Well, his mom and dad are back here at the track once again, and they might see a repeat. William was fast in practice, fast in qualifying, good on the long run. Bottom line, 24 fans, you should be optimistic. Regan Smith.
Well, Jamie, last time we were here, it was, of course, the Hail Melon by Ross Chastain, where he passed 5 cars in the last 2 corners of the race to get through to the championship 4. This time, a different set of circumstances, though. He is going to be starting 34th today, and is going to have to pass 33 cars if he wants to win. Struggles in qualifying relegated him to that position. He told me earlier today the key is going to be not panicking early and taking what he can get. And in a weird set of circumstances, the pit box is directly across from where that Hail Melon took place a couple months ago. Larry Mack?
Yeah, Regan, we'll be watching what goes on the racetrack, but we have to watch pit road. It will be a
thank you so much, Marianne. Marianne, thank you so much for the subscribe. Appreciate it.
The pit boxes are the smallest on any of the racetracks we go to. It never fails drivers running at each other, either entering or exiting their pit box. And speeding, Mike, pit road speed limit 30 miles per hour, 29 pit road speeding penalties over the last 4 races at Martinsville.
Thanks, Larry. Joey Logano dropping to the back of the pack. They discovered a water leak this morning.
Oh, no, Joey Logano, back of the pack.
Mustang. So that's an
I know we got some Logano fans in here.
3 teams had cracked brake rotors from practice. Were allowed to make that change because NASCAR considered that a safety issue. So the offending rotors were changed without penalty. 2 driver changes this week. Zane Smith, the Truck Series champ, is in the number 51 for Rick Ware Racing. Cody Ware, facing an assault charge, has been suspended by NASCAR as part of their behavioral policy. And the 78 has Anthony Alfredo aboard. He is subbing this week for B.J. McLeod. The weather is questionable today. Now, we have to make it to the earlier of the end of stage 2 or halfway for this race to be official. The end of stage 2 is lap 180.
So we're about to go green flag.
That would be an official race, but you can bet if we get to stage 3, we could be racing the rain.
Well, I think that's just it. I mean, looking over your shoulder, those clouds are building and looks like a little bit of moisture in them. And I think as long as it's a little bit of moisture, Bobby, you may see those old rain tires come out and get on these hot rods.
Yeah, we saw that obviously in the truck race Friday night, and I was surprised how fast they ran in the wet conditions. And it wasn't raining, but they definitely dried it off.
Well, here we go for 400 laps in the Noco 400. Ryan Preece, Daniel Suarez take the green flag.
Preece and Suarez looks like going to the turn 3. Preece holds on. And it looks like he's going to lead the first lap.
Battle to get down now. Suarez can't get clear of him.
There he does.
Gets down.
So lap 3 coming up pretty quick.
Got a good start there. You know,
lap 3 coming up pretty quick.
Somebody on the outside, but
cleared him, so now he can kind of rest a little bit.
Now Briscoe on the outside in the 14, side by side with Truex. Remember, Briscoe had that broken finger, and that has still not been resolved. He wanted to get through Martinsville before going to see the doctor for surgery.
So lap 3 coming up. Let's see it right here. Threes in the chat to honor Dale Earnhardt. Threes in the chat to honor Dale Earnhardt on lap 3 coming up.
It's a pretty nice favor to have there, Bobby.
Yeah, I would say that, obviously right now a teammate helps you, and you're running out there, and you don't want to be tearing your car up. You got to be careful, and these guys realize that. So they're probably going to give somebody a break, a little bit of a break early now instead of later on.
So Chris Buescher unable to get inside. Same with William Byron. There's turns 3 and 4. You see very little rubber down here in the early going.
Well, you see that early speed in Preece's car, Stuart Haas, and you see Almirola looking to the inside of Suarez as well. It's going to be interesting if they can keep this speed for a long haul. Obviously have a ton of speed in these race cars with Stuart Haas Racing that they brought for these drivers this weekend, but I want to know how they look on lap 50.
Todd Gilliland,
thank you for all those threes, y'all.
Gilliland missed the top 10 by, what, 2/100ths of a second yesterday. He's able to keep Buescher to the outside, and Kyle Busch fills the opening on the bottom.
Yeah, and back to what you said, Clint, about the SHR cars. I mean, I think it could be 30 laps. We could see them run like this for a while, but I think 25, 30 laps will kind of see if the transition goes from a good qualifying setup to a good race setup.
And it's not saying that it will, right? I mean, it might just be, hey, you got fast cars, but there may be.
Ryan Preece continues to lead Suarez in second, Almirola in third.
Really lay a fast lap time down. The key is forward drive. You have to be able to get off the corners, not upset those rear tires.
Do it for Dale. That's right, Kevin.
Single file back to 17th. Where Brad
Happy Joe, what's going on?
Cannot get in line, and Austin Dillon does him no favor. That'll get your heart rate up, lower left of your screen.
Well, what
awesome,
you try to do is exactly what Brad's doing. Get in a corner really
lap
deep,
8
holding
of
down,
400.
Pinch that exit off for the 3 car of Austin Dillon. If you could do that, maybe he gets loose. And
Keselowski there.
Yeah, if you could drive off the corner and get
he's way back there. He's at 18th spot.
Use up all the racetrack, then maybe you can get in front of
Cloudy
him,
skies in Martinsville. One more like to 40. Keep those likes coming, guys. Let's see if we can get our likes to 50 here. That'll be our new goal. 50 likes. If you like what you've seen here, subscribe. Ooh, Blaney gets pushed out. He was in the back of the pack already, but he's battling for 30th now. Let's take a look at this.
This isn't just casual contact, is it?
No, that was a little bit maybe a little aggressive.
Push and shove there. Blaney goes to the outside, almost lost it, but saved it.
Maybe they won't see each other for a couple more laps.
And look what it did to him for the next corner. It was 3 wide getting in that corner, got knocked out of the way. Now he's 3 wide again, getting into 1. Plus 6, 7, 8 spots there, pretty quick.
Tell you how difficult a pass it is here. Joey Logano's got a good car. He had to start in the back. He's passed 1 car.
Which car? Host, which car brought to us by Crocs? Mine. I wish that's my. If I ever go iRacing, that's what I'm doing.
Surprise me. No sun out right now. Track's got a lot of grip. Everybody's kind of gridlocked, bumper to bumper. As Bobby was talking about, the grip level starts to go away. You start losing the grip first off of the corner, spinning the tires. Then you'll start getting loose in. Then you start separating, positions there, and you can make some hay if your car's right. He's going to have to be patient. Really no place to go right now, so try to manage those tires to be good on the backside of a run.
I think the best thing he's doing is just following Ross Chastain. We talked to him earlier, and he knows he's got to be patient and to go
Kyle
out there.
Larson up to 12th spot.
But with the leaders
up now to 11th, moving on up.
The closer they get to the back, the more aggressive they're going to have to be.
Preece, Daniel Suarez, Almirola, and Truex Jr. your top 4.
Rubber laid down now. You can see right there on the right sides, both ends of the track. It'll keep building that up. And what that is, it just keeps slicker and slicker and slicker. Then you have to start straddling it, trying to get yourself a straight drive off.
We'll contact here as A.J. Allmendinger muscles his way past rookie Ty Gibbs.
You know what I like to see is a little bit like, they have to change your line a little bit to catch a little bit of that rubber that's being laid down. Maybe not like it used to be, like when they had a lot of marbles. But at the same time, looking down there, I see a few cars, kind of spinning the right rear a little bit. So maybe that's a good sign that the grip's going to go away, and you'll have to manage that.
Ryan Preece continued to lead Suarez by a second and a half.
Bowman moving forward. In the Hendrick media availability, a lot of the questions, of course, were for Chase Elliott, who is just back. And Alex Bowman quipped, you know, they didn't make a commercial for me when I came back. Well, that's okay.
Not the most popular driver.
But he did his talking on the racetrack and did it well. Bowman up in the top 20 now. Ryan Preece has run off and hid. He is 1.5 seconds ahead of Suarez. Only driver right now in the top 11 looking for his first Cup win. This was the site of his first modified Tour victory back in 2008.
Preece continues to lead, almost still at a second and a half on Suarez. No lap cars yet, but pretty soon he'll be catching somebody.
And is running away from the field at Martinsville after 18 laps.
So we're going to a commercial break. Thank you guys so much for everything today. Appreciate all the likes. We'll see if we got to 42 likes. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes. That's our new goal, 50 likes on the channel. And we'll have a good time today. See if we can get some more folks in here. 108 of us already here watching the race with us. And let's do it. It's time. It's time, right? What kind of beer are you drinking today? Let me see what it is. We always do this in the first commercial break after the green flag. Let me see what you're drinking. What kind of beer? Is it Miller Lite, Coors Light, Bud Light, Budweiser? Now, I know all the controversy that's happened in the last couple weeks, but let me see what you're drinking. It doesn't matter if you're drinking hard liquor. Let me see what you got. If you're not drinking liquor at all, if you're drinking root beer, just like my main man Triton always is, let me see what you got for your drink of choice today. I'm going with some fruit punch. Nothing major in my Tennessee Cup, but let me see what you're drinking in the chat. Sorry, I'm just drinking good old Mountain Dew Code Red. Awesome. Buddy water with lemon and lime. Awesome, Dallas. Don't drink. Hey, that's fine. I'm not drinking either. I'm just drinking some fruit punch. So let me see what you're drinking as your drink of choice as you watch the race with us today. And we'll fill the chat up with that. So let me see what you guys are drinking today. And if you're new to us, and you're just finding us today, and you're finding us today for the very first time for some NASCAR action, please put "I'm new" and tell me where you're from. If you've been here before and you've been hanging out with us for NASCAR or Braves or wherever you found me, put "I'm back." I want to see in the chat "I'm new" and where you're from, and "I'm back." Let me see where you got. Let me see what you guys got. Anyone drinking Bud Light line, get out. Is that what I drink? I'm new. Awesome, Jace. Pretty much. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm new from Portland, Oregon. Also, if you, Jace, let me tell you, who is your favorite driver as well? So if you're new and where you're from and who you pull for on the race, let me see who you got in the chat today. We would love to meet you today on our channel. So going back here to commercial break here any moment. But welcome in, Jace. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you check us out for the rest. Make this your Sunday home. Talladega next weekend. Ooh, should be fun. But about to come back to a commercial break. The Noco 400. Looks like Ryan Preece continues to lead. That lead's gotten a little smaller. So we'll see what happens. So 4 more likes to 50.
Martinsville, Virginia, the center of Henry County and a longtime furniture and textile center. A lot of dressers, headboards, and sweatshirts have rolled out of this area to places around the world. In fact, the Ridgeway clock that is presented to every Martinsville race winner since 1964 used to be made in a factory just 2 miles down Old Sand Road south of the racetrack. Ryan Preece has led every lap. You could say stink up the show, but Daniel Suarez is starting to close. He's now within 1 second of the race leader.
That's your number 99 car,
Byron
Dallas.
Came in here as one of the favorites. He's now in 11th place.
I don't feel very good. I feel pretty tight center, but really loose off. So far. All right, get that thing slowed down on entry. I think that early downshift helps you a little.
He's been passed by his teammate.
Awesome stand, the Wood Brothers Burton. Awesome, man. Good to see you, Stan. Appreciate you being here.
Here's an update from Jamie.
The 99 of Daniel Suarez. Talked to him this morning. He said, we struggled
it's blue.
in the last couple of years when we came here, but we had a test last August and we hit on something. They came back in the fall and finished 12th, so he felt really good about the package they brought here in the setup. And it showed in qualifying. Mike obviously qualified on the front row, and that's their best effort here and this season. Regan?
Jamie Joey Logano had to go to the rear after having a leak overnight that they found this morning. So far, though, struggling to move up the pack, only up to the 32nd position. This is exactly what Joey was worried about. He said that if we get down early, it is going to be extremely difficult today to make up time. That race car right now will not cut the center of the corner for him. The front tire's not working.
Well, he is less than
so Joey Logano having some issues
from the race leader
way back. Let's see, way back. Where is Logano at?
Yes, they are. They're coming fast.
Joey's back in 32nd spot.
And Almirola to the back
and
of
we got 2 cars on down the lap already, so we'll be looking at that leaderboard here. If you guys ever want to know what, we only show the top 20, but if you'd like to know where everybody else is, let me say, shout out, say, hey, where's so-and-so? And we'll show you. But 2 more likes to 50, hit the like button for us. 2 more likes to 50, and we'll move to 60 likes. What's going on, Maverick? Good to see you, buddy. I know you've been busy, and we have missed you in our Brave streams like you wouldn't believe. So proud to have you back, man. I'm glad you got some time to hang out with us. Maverick's a big working man now, and he hasn't been able a chance to hang out with us much. So welcome, Maverick. What's going on, man?
Guys are going to start slitting, sliding around. You'll see some links at the chain starting to spread out a little bit, creating opportunities.
Chase is back, Maverick. If you just notice, Chase is back in the car. Chase is running. Let's see where he's at. Let's see where Chase is.
You know, I mean, the rubber's laying down a little bit more than I anticipated, and looks like guys are running a little higher.
He's back there in 23rd, so taking a little easy.
Second and
third place that leg, it's going to be a lot of pressure right there. So
they're a little more than a second behind Ryan Preece at the right edge of your screen. So Preece won his first career pole in the 9th race of the season. Last year, Cole Custer drove this number 41 for Stewart-Haas and won his first career pole in the 9th weekend of the season. But when you have a driver like this that has not led a lot of laps in Cup, and you see him coming up in your mirror, yes, he's the leader, but do you race him differently than if it's a Chase Elliott or Kyle Larson coming up on you?
Yeah, I would think sometimes you might. I mean, there might be a little bit of that, but I think he's got a lot of respect out there.
I think it's a racetrack.
Oh, yes, sir, Trey.
You have to stay
on.
You cannot give up positions on this racetrack. You go a lap down here, you're in big trouble. You can hold a guy off big time here. Be a real thorn for them. Make that car as wide as possible. Even the fastest car.
I hope he gets the lead today. That would be fun, Kenneth Clark. Get that lead.
In his entire Cup career of a couple of years.
So, and I'm thinking
so that lead has gotten down to less than a second on Preece. So Suarez closing in on him. I know we had someone say that Suarez was going to win today.
He's shifting, right? So that's something that he really wasn't used to. Obviously, he didn't have that much experience at it. So he's out there leading, doing a lot with that. So so hats off to him because he's not used to it as much, again, as some of these fast competitors.
And keep me up to date on the Brave score, too, guys. And let's see if we can get to 60 likes. That's our new goal, 60 likes. Make sure you're voting in the... Oh, that's right. Zeppelin, he picks Suarez to win tonight, so we'll see what happens. Make sure you're voting in our poll today. Who's going to be the most cars in the top 10? Right now, we say Chevy.
Coming in here. Look at all the campers and the folks that have come here to see some better short track racing than we saw here a year ago. This new package with the short spoiler, the reduced strakes, less downforce.
So what did you guys think about the wet tires they were using the other day on the trucks? That was interesting.
Goodyear powering the race from green flag to checker and every mile in between. Goodyear, more driven.
Preece just dominating here. About to lap 77.
Ryan Preece trying to get past Ty Dillon, and that has brought Daniel Suarez to now within 0.7 of a second.
My boy Denny, top 10.
And we're looking at it for a reason. You see those cars getting bigger and out that windshield. Him and the 5, Kyle Larson, both laying some really good lap times down. Doesn't surprise me a bit have that speed, that long run speed out of Denny Hamlin. Always good here.
Fellas, one thing I'm not seeing that is characteristic of Martinsville, glowing red brake rotors, front rotors into the corner. It doesn't seem like they're developing as much.
I picked Denny to win today. Oh, you got picked off at first? Wow. Chevy. Boo, Jay says. Bowman for the win.
No reason why, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you're
okay,
right.
Chevy.
You
Bowman
would
for the
usually
win.
see
Got
that.
it.
And so, they're using a lot of brake. We see the lap times, and they are going fast. So, but yeah, I don't know that, obviously later on the race, I'm sure we'll see it. But you're right. I'm surprised that we don't
Chase
see
Briscoe.
any more brake heat than this.
Well, I think Larry told us yesterday that they actually changed the ductwork a little bit for
Briscoe
this
in
race from a
sixth
year
place,
ago.
right behind Martin Truex Jr.
A couple cars actually changed rotors, had some brake issues from qualifying and practice
So
yesterday.
47
due to
laps
a little bit
complete of
overheat.
80,
That's something
stage
that
1.
NASCAR elects to let
And
them
we're moving
do
right
without a
along. They're
penalty of
trying to
going
get
the
this
back.
race in before the rain
22 and
comes.
A couple others were ones that did that, but it's not time yet. You start pushing this thing towards the end of the race, you're going to see those brakes starting to glow.
Yeah.
Starting to see front bumpers. Just saw Briscoe right here. You're following along, moving Truex out of the way. The reason he did that, sense of urgency, his teammate Kevin Harvick's telling him, you better go, boy. These cars are getting big in my mirror.
So that's a change at 5th place. Briscoe moving up puts 3 Stewart-Haas Mustangs into the top 5.
We've missed you, Mav. It's okay, though. You got to work, right?
Champ Ryan Preece, who has led every
Thanks,
one
Gene.
of 48 laps so far and is closing in on defending Cup champ Joey Logano to try and put the 22 one lap down.
So we're going to a commercial
We're
break.
underway, 48.
Thank you so much, guys. So much for hanging out here today on the Go at CeeLo. We do NASCAR here on Sundays. We do Braves baseball during the week. And we've been having a good time with Braves baseball. So tomorrow night, Monday night, will be a baseball game for the Padres. And then we'll do Friday night baseball here on the channel against the Houston Astros. So that'll be it. So it'll look like it's going to be 2 games during the week and a NASCAR on maybe 3 during the week, Braves games, and then 1 NASCAR on Sundays. So hope you guys enjoy the channel. Take a look at it. We have a lot of good time. We were following college basketball when March Madness was on. We did NCAA basketball, and then we also, I'm a big Tennessee Volunteers fan, so we followed them in basketball. We'll be following them in football this fall, some NFL possibly, and then we were following the Nashville Predators, but unfortunately they didn't make the NHL playoffs. So we are going to be full-time baseball and NASCAR on this channel. So hope you enjoy it. Hope you subscribe. Let's see if we can get to 3250 today. Let's see. That'll be my goal, 3250. If we can get there, that would be amazing. But I hope everybody's had a good weekend so far. And my Saturday was fun. We watched some girls softball at some tournaments. I am a softball coach, and I also have a full-time job. So I try to work these streams around when I can work or when I'm not working and when I'm not having a tournament. So there will be some Sundays when we have double tournaments and I won't be able to do a Sunday tournament NASCAR stream. So I hope you guys enjoy while we're here, and hit that like button for us, and come on back next Sunday, Talladega here on the channel next Sunday. Five more likes to 60. Let's see if we can get to 60 likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit that like button for us. 60 likes is our new goal. Ooh, boy, I tell you, been a busy weekend for me. That's it. Commercial break coming back here momentarily. You'll be at Talladega next weekend? Awesome, Maverick. You'll have a great time. Should be fun, as I'm going to talk over this music here. Let me mute it real quick so I don't get hit for a copyright, but I'm going to keep on talking until I do it. Sometimes these commercials get you when they come back from the break. They play music, or not go to a commercial break. They play it.
Ryan Preece to the inside of Joey Logano just as they race together as 6-year-olds on the Silver City Quarter Midget track in Meriden, Connecticut. Now Logano's a 2-time Cup champ.
All right, come on now.
Well, here they are, 2 old friends and adversaries going at it again for the lead at the highest level of stock car racing.
Kind of pinched Joey there. I thought Joey give him a little bit more fight than that.
Awesome, Maverick. You'll have a great time.
You see Suarez
Thought about
and
going
Almirola
too.
right there on his tail, he had kind of stretched the lead back out until he caught Logano, which doesn't surprise me a bit. And how about this?
Haven't subscribed yet? Make sure you do. Our NASCAR channel on Sundays. Have a great time here. Take a look at this pass here.
Yeah, that the story about those two right there with Preece and Logano about the quarter midget race, and I guarantee you, one's smiling and one's not. Right. They might be good friends, but one's not happy.
So
but
Logano goes a lap down.
We talked a little bit about the 41.
Let's take a look. Who is lap down now?
Really hadn't showed anything.
Logano. Now Chastain is next, and then Burton. So Chastain, no Hail Melon for him today. Won't be able to do that. Not allowed to do that anymore. NASCAR took that away from him.
I'm surprised he did it. He did. He moved him. That's what it's going to take.
So what about the next one, Ross Chastain?
You better be careful moving that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard that Chastain is the hardest driver to move on the racetrack.
Well, because he's usually doing all the
Truex now moving to 5th. Him and Bowman battling for 5th place.
So Martin Truex is backed up to 11th. Jamie?
Oh no, that's Bowman's lap down.
Martin Truex Jr. and the 19 team,
Where's
they
Bowman
felt
at?
like they had something wrong with the car in practice. They thought they found it, made an adjustment, had a great qualifying effort. Driver was very happy, but right now they're just
Why do I not see it? Oh, there he is in 12th. So it was a battle for 11th and 12th.
He's back in 11th now.
Alex Bowman trying to break into the top 10. Now 19 laps to go in the stage. First stage is 80 laps. Next stage is 100. The final stage 120.
Got to be careful when you're attacking that, Bobby.
12th, yeah, Shannon.
Rolling out from underneath of you, lateral grip, rolling out from underneath.
Haven't hit the like button to see if we can get to 60 likes. That is our new goal, 60 likes.
Too much, you have trouble getting off the corner. You drive a push into it and try to knock the wall down.
Yeah, I mean that's always a struggle, and you can see the 19 really fighting the wheel. And but you also know that you only got a few laps left in the stage. Hopefully
Thank you for all the subscribers today. Appreciate you guys.
When you do make a pit stop on the chassis.
Thank you so much, y'all.
Get it a little bit better, but you know, he shouldn't have to worry about going a lap down.
Maverick says, yeah, after work Friday, I'll be heading out there to Talladega. I already got the hotel, so you may have so you know Mav will be partying like a 99 again. That's right. You'll be wearing your Chase stuff, I'm sure.
This Preece is the real deal. That car is very fast. You know, the question was this thing going to fall off? We're 64 laps in, still the fastest car. You give him some track position, he'll just yard second and third place. As soon as he breaks free, he drives off from him. That car is fast.
Another one that's coming, Clint, is Tyler Reddick. Reddick up to 4th place. Last time around, he had the fastest lap time.
Big winner at Coda, Tyler Reddick.
And there he is, right on the bumper of Almirola.
Look at his line. Drove in on the outside. Didn't work that time, slid up. But if he gets that thing rotated and drives off, that's how you cross them over. It's going to enter high. See, looks, the car's loose. He's going to rotate here. He's going to get underneath Almirola.
That's right. But I'm sure you're glad for him to be back in the car, Maverick. Chase Elliott back in there.
Quickest lap was
still in the back of the pack, taking it easy. First time back.
So far within the first 10 laps of the race.
Clint, I think that Tyler really wants to go up there. I think he's trying to get that drive off. He's trying different things. You know, he's got a few laps left before the stage break, and he's catching those guys, and he's like, well, how can I pass them? You know, he's catching them.
Ryan Blaney
don't want to tear the front
currently
end up.
14th.
I think he goes in there. It looks like he turns down. I think he wants to try to get a straight shot off of it, try to get underneath.
Truex trying to battle him here.
Eric, and all of a sudden, Eric's putting the pressure on Suarez. Got in the back of Suarez a little bit. Got him.
Almirola making a move for Suarez here.
Stays on the outside. See if he can get this thing.
See if they race him dirt clean or not. Suarez looks like he's got it there, Dallas.
Nice.
Exactly
to the turn. Still battling.
Eric drove that thing off in there.
He did, didn't he?
Almirola careful not to give him enough room on the inside.
Still giving it to him.
That's good racing.
Nice battle for the lead right there.
All 4 Stewart-Haas cars in the top 5 at the moment. Their last top 5 finish here was Clint's win in 2018.
How do you feel about that, buddy?
Feeling like I want him back out there.
So right now, we got 2 Chevrolets, 3 Chevrolets in the top 10, 4 Fords, and 3 Toyotas. So Ford's got the lead here on our question of the day.
Broken by points. There's where we sit so far.
Who will make what make a car will have the most cars in the top 10 today? Make sure you're voting for that. And also make sure you're hitting that like button for us as well. We're trying to get to 60 likes. That's our next goal. See if you can help us get to 60 likes.
The track is you can move
Our
around a little
next
bit.
goal.
He's still making speed. When the 19 car was falling back, he's going forward with it.
Larry Mack?
Yeah, I've been watching Tyler Reddick, and remember yesterday he ran 53 consecutive laps in that one practice session we had, and I'm seeing the same thing even when he was working over Suarez. He does not use a lot of brake. He lets the car really roll through the center of the corner. He doesn't stab the brakes. He just kind of own them casually, a lot less than most of the other drivers I'm watching.
We've seen a lot here at Martinsville where a driver would spend 8 or 10 laps trying to work a groove in up top, trying to lay some rubber down up there. It's a good place to pass when everything's working right, but not sure we're there yet.
You know, just like, Larry was talking, and just like practice, he really rolls into 3 with a lot of speed. See how much more speed he carries into the corner than Almirola right in front of him.
Tyler Reddick, second place last week at the Bristol Dirt, won at Coda, 14th the week before that. After that, so making his move at 2311 racing, showing his thing, man. Had a bad start to the season, but now he's back. He's looking really good in that car, that 45. Third place now. Almirola in second. Here comes Reddick challenging for Almirola too now. About half a second behind.
And they have this data in real time on the pit box back at the war room, and we get to occasionally share it with you. Kevin Harvick moving on his teammate Chase Briscoe for a top 5 spot here with 4 to go in the stage.
4 to go. Who do you think's going to win? You think Preece is going to win this stage? Let me see in the chat. Preece, yes or no? He's got a second lead on Almirola right now. Let me see yes or no. What's up, Cody? What's going on, man? Let me see yes or no. You think Preece is going to win this stage?
Spots are hard to come by out in this racetrack.
Chastain hoping not to go a lap down here.
Mistakes. Solid stops is all I need.
Preece and Almirola about 1 second apart, first and second. And Ross Chastain still able to hang on.
Shannon says yes.
As lap times have slowed into the 2160 range.
I don't know until they put the puck in the net. I know that's right, Trey. What's up, CeeLo? Braves up 4-1 at the top of the 6th. Awesome. Reddick wins, Cody says.
It's going to be big if Ross can hold on.
See what happens.
Obviously that would give Logano the.
What's up, James? Cheers, sir. Cheers.
Yet at the same time, I mean, you don't want to be
Preece or Almirola.
You want to be able to get on pit road and.
Almirola's closed it to under a second.
Some cars out instead of having to get a free pass.
Did you see how much better Preece's car rotates?
So final lap here. We'll show it.
He can get to the throttle car. That means the car's rotated and ready to get back on the throttle much sooner than.
And there it is. Congratulations, Ryan Preece.
Ryan Preece a little bit. Has his first ever stage win in the NASCAR Cup Series.
Congratulations. Dominated this. Dominated this first couple laps. First stage here. He didn't. He didn't even look back. He was taking off from the green flag, and did not look back. So congratulations to Ryan Preece. No, Reddick will win it all. Cody Brown says. Yeah, he's going to be. He was coming along there. Him and Denny were coming along pretty fast. Denny finishes in 8th there on that first stage, but Redeem Preece, he is our leader and stage 1 leader. Ryan Preece. Congratulations. Resident Evil Bacon Raid. Here comes the Bacon Raiders. What's going on, man? Welcome in, guys. As you're coming in, hit that like button for us as you're going to Bacon Raid us. We'd love for those likes to go up, too. So we're still 3 likes away from 60, and we'll move to 70 likes. If you guys could help us out to hit that like button to get us over 60. But thank you guys so much for tuning in here. We'll be showing some pit stops coming up here after the stage 1 and see who comes out first. It's a raid. That's right, Dallas. It's a raid. But 148 of us here. Thank you so much, guys. And make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, too. Let's see where I might update my subscribe list. And we moved up to 3,222. So fun times. And coming up tomorrow on the channel, Braves baseball versus the Dodgers. It's a late one, so I'm not sure how many people will join us. But Braves versus Dodgers on the channel here on tomorrow night, about 8:20. I think that's when the game starts, or 8:40, but we'll start about 8:20. and do the play-by-play, and hopefully we can get a Braves win as they're looking to sweep the Royals today, and they're looking like they're doing the Padres actually. Yeah, so we'll be doing that tomorrow. Make sure you check us out on the Anthony Mullerman channel as well tomorrow, where you have a match game we're going to be doing on his channel. We'll do show maybe some commercials today too. So make sure you check out Anthony Mullerman on YouTube tomorrow, where you see myself and some more friends, some more mods that are in this chat will be on there as well. And I hope to have everybody hang out with us for some Braves baseball. And Friday night we'll have Braves baseball again, and then Sunday again Talladega. So that's the schedule for the week. I'll post it tomorrow like I always did last week, what our preliminary schedule would be, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys so much for everything. Andrew Bacon, you're making me hungry, Andrew. You're making me hungry. So we're going back to the commercial break right now. As soon as this shows me.
Watch who you got your eye on.
That 41 ball, Ryan Preece, man, first stage win, awesome job for them, but I'm watching his pit crew. I want to make sure that those pit crew can answer this call. That boy's putting some pressure on those guys today.
I'm going to go with Kevin Harvick. I mean, I'm thinking the closer. You know, the Stewart Haas has definitely got some speed. He's in 6th place right now before the pit stop. He's going to hang out there. I think he's going to be the one to watch at the end, because he always is.
I'm watching Team Hendrick, Larson, Byron, Bowman, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Yes, I took more than one, Clint. You can talk about a driver or a team or anybody you want. And, you know, it's only the end of stage 1. We got a long way to go as they keep rising toward the top. Jamie and Larry, who are you watching?
Yeah, Mike, I'm watching Ryan Blaney. Started 31st. He has made his way to 13th without the aid of a caution. Always runs well here. Top 5 in both races last year.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Martin Truex Jr. Started 5th, fell back to 14th and then that stage, but he's won 3 of the last 7. He knows how to get his car good when it counts.
And that's your Credit One Bank ones, plural, to watch. Regan.
So pit stops coming up.
Mike, the 10 car of Eric Almirola on pit road right now after a good start to the race for him. Too loose in the center, needs a little drive off, but told the team to not get me too tight through the middle of the corner. The 45 at Tyler Reddick, that car was getting looser as the run went on, getting into the corner. Needs a little help at the 2/3 mark of the corner. Jamie?
Daniel Suarez in the 99 lost 2 spots on track. Got a little bit tight, but really loose entry, really loose on exit. They're going to try to fix that up. Ryan Preece led all the laps so far today, more than any of the laps combined in his career. Car's pretty good. He said turning through the middle is their strong suit. Good stop by the pit crew, Mike.
Boy, he jumped right out there. There's your race off pit road sponsored
so
by
Ryan
Ram,
Preece.
and Preece held station over Suarez, Almirola, and Reddick.
Good job, boys.
So Ryan Preece still the leader, but restart coming up here as we are under caution because of stage 1. Redeem caution. We are under caution here, guys, as we go to a commercial break. So thank you guys so much for hanging out here today. 152 of us here. If you're just joining us, make sure you're hitting that like button. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is the YouTube channel. If you're just finding us today, welcome to our community. We build a NASCAR community. We've had lots of folks in here, and we're looking forward to you hanging out with us every Sunday on the channel. We took last week off due to Bristol being an Easter holiday, but we're back today for the Martinsville, the Noco 400. Next week, Talladega should be interesting as well. Should be fun. So hope you guys tune back with us next Sunday. Tune in this week for Braves baseball. And we do Braves baseball during the week and NASCAR on Sundays. So I hope everybody enjoys the stream. We have in-race audio, and we do show some instant replays. We'll do the green flags. And this is your folks to have a hangout. If you just joined us, make sure you say hello. We'd love to meet you. We've met some new folks today. And tell us where you're from and who your favorite driver is in the chat. Don't be afraid to speak up. I know we have a lot of people that just watch on our TV. I've noticed a lot of TV watchers. If you're watching on TV, hello. I know it's kind of hard to chat, but you can, if you have a choice, you can go on your phone or whatever and chat as well, plus watch on your TV. But hello, what's going on, Tommy? What's going on, man? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back to the channel, Tommy. Appreciate it, man. So 4 more likes to 70 will be 4 more likes to 70, and we'll move on from there. But thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you so much for that subscribe. I appreciate that. So we're looking at Ryan Preece here dominating. How many laps does Ryan Preece? I think Ryan Preece led all 88 laps and no other leaders. And then I think the 22 gets the lucky dog. I guess that's it. So we'll see what happens here on this green flag. Hope everybody likes the setup. Argentina, Kyle Busch, 330 turbo. Welcome in, Argentina. Wow, so far away. That's awesome. I always love how far we can get out, our how people pick us up on our streams. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome.
Let's take a closer look at brake temps at Martinsville with Larry Mack and the Toyota Cutaway car.
Mike, anytime we go short track racing at Martinsville, that little half-mile track, a big talk is about the brakes of the race car. So let's go inside our Toyota Tech Center and take a look at our Toyota Cutaway car and look at some of the temperatures the brake components will be seeing today. When you look at the brake caliper itself, 300 degrees Fahrenheit. The rotor, 1,400 degrees, and where the pad meets the rotor, 1,700 degrees. Now, the big concern, Mike, is that 1,400 degrees with the rotor. That's why today NASCAR's letting the teams pump a little more air to the center of the rotor to try to keep that temperature down just a little bit.
Thanks, Larry. So far, so
there
good.
you go. Brake temperature is huge here at Martinsville, especially when they're that night race when they close at night. You can really see them glowing. What's going on, Mr. Woodrow 43? Hello, boys. Like Truex, Blaney, and Elliott. Let's burn some rubber from Henry County, GA. Awesome, man. Thank you so much, man, for being here. Appreciate everybody just coming in. Hit that like button, please. We've got 2 more likes to 70. We'll move on to 80 likes. And I got the amigos here for you, Triton.
Just listen to me. I'll always let you know if it's open or closed there. So I was seeing the red light was obviously on. Yeah, no, I get it. It was just confusing me. I'm like, are we open? Are we closed? Yeah, it wasn't just you. They were confused behind you as well.
He almost dragged a whole bunch of cars down pit road with him.
Yeah, Ryan Preece. So a double 34, every 34 likes. We celebrate 34 likes on the channel. So 34.
Wasn't sure yet, and yeah, luckily it didn't affect him.
Well, if all 4 tires
little robot action as we celebrate 68 likes.
Suarez, they're going to restart just like they did 90 laps ago.
There we go. So green flag, here we go.
Stage 2. Green flag.
Ryan Preece still got that lead. Here comes Suarez, but looks like Preece is going to take the lead. Ryan Preece continues the battle. Looks like Amarola taking second away from Suarez as well.
Everybody being very respectful for now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously starting off stage 2, and you know, got new tires on it too. So you know, you think right now you want to make as many passes as you can. So I'd say they're being cautiously aggressive. But Ryan Preece got a heck of a start.
You know, that's just like qualifying showed. Those Stewart-Haas cars are extremely good on a short run. Eric Almirola knew that. Took advantage of that, got around Suarez, joining his team up front. His teammate, excuse me.
Joey Logano was the first car 1 lap down at the end of the stage, so he is back on the lead lap with the free pass.
So Austin Cindric now is the first car off the lead lap here. So any caution, he'll get the lucky dog. But look at your rowdy friend Kyle Busch, way back in 32nd spot. What's up with that?
That's for 15th.
You can kind of ride 2x2, do some racing there for 2 or 3 laps. But if you get hung on the outside, like I see Briscoe right now, he's going to need to get that sorted out. They'll start freight training him on the bottom. Connected that link, and you won't be able to get in.
Yeah, and you know what? Like Brad, he doesn't want to give up a spot to let him get back in.
3 penalties on that round of pit stop. Zane Smith speeding, exiting. Kyle Busch and Chris Buescher had equipment interference, and both had to restart at the rear.
Awesome. Tonkin's doing really well. What's up, Bob? Chicken. Don't spam it with chicken. I know we do bacon, but we don't do chicken. So try not to spam the chat with chicken. We like bacon around here. All right.
Chase Elliott, 28th. He's dropped 2 since the restart.
Yeah, I just kind of mired back in traffic with Chase. I really thought that, you know, he had better speed than this in yesterday's practice for sure.
So Ryan Preece continues to lead. Amarola now. Eric Amarola in second. Suarez, Kevin Harvick now. And Denny, my boy Denny up in top 5. Let's go.
Reverse that.
Now Eric Almirola got
We like bacon strips, not bacon. Cook me up some bacon and some beans. That's right, Mr. Woodrow. Anybody getting hungry?
We're ready for you. We're ready for you. You got to come to us. We're trying to find out. We're unsure. What do you mean you're unsure? The tire changer shrugged his shoulder. He didn't know.
Didn't know if he got the lug nut tight or not.
Well,
that'll be a killer if he has to come in. Amarola questioning if their lug nut is tight enough.
Seconds ago, they finally came back on the radio and told Eric they think that they are good. So a little bit of question mark here if that loose lug nut's loose or not
That's a big one right there.
Well, the thing is, it could have been tight to the wheel, but if the wheel was not tight to the hub, that can produce a problem later.
You're right, but I would think if that's the case, Mike.
So 23 laps complete of 100 in stage 2, 103 laps complete of 400. As we move on here and try to get to 80 likes. Thank you for the likes today. See if we can get to 80 likes and hit that subscribe as well.
Left front might not be quite so critical, but right front balance would be bad.
Sometimes a brake shake, you know, is a thing here, but he would know that and what he's feeling different.
Kevin Harvick launched in the top 5, and that's where he sits.
Kevin Harvick. We see my Harvick fans.
Comparisons yesterday, Kevin Harvick in the 14 was about the best with fall off. They were really happy with it. As for today, he said he started getting loose as the run went on, bit worse than yesterday. So they made a wedge adjustment, put those 4 tires on it, and he's up to 4th now.
Where's my Harvick fans?
Looks like you know, Kevin is pretty solid there. I mean, he's out there making laps again early in the race. I think Kevin sees that lap 400 is where he's going to get to, and you know, he's trying to feel his car out, make sure he gets it right. But car looks pretty smooth right there. I know he's smooth on the throttle and doesn't have a lot of movement in his hands.
Leading laps pays how much?
Yeah, right. I know. You're right. Exactly. That's what I think Kevin Harvick. I was like, you know what? He knows which lap pays the most.
That's right.
So it looks like Amarola is okay. He's closed it now to a half a second on Ryan Preece.
With Suarez 3rd. And here's one of the questions in Clint's Super 6 game. How'd you answer this one? Which of these drivers will have the better running position at the end of stage 2? And by how many positions between Blaney and Logano?
So let me see in the chat.
The second part of that question.
Who's going to have a better position here, Ryan Blaney or Joey Logano in stage 2?
Right now, but you never know. A lot can happen here.
Ryan Blaney is in 15th, and Logano
just got the free pass at the end
is back in 30th,
which went caution free. Stenhouse Gibbs.
Keep an eye on that one. That is 2 very aggressive drivers with a no-quit attitude.
I don't think Ty's going to give him a lot.
I'm going to go with
don't want to be behind him, so.
Blaney. That's my vote. Blaney, better second stage position.
Well, we used to call it trading paint, just like we used to call the bumper the chrome horn. What do we call it now? Wrinkling the wrap? I don't know. It's
pull the decals off of one another.
Yeah.
Finally got it sorted out. Gibbs is the winner.
Inside.
It got sorted out for the
Ty Gibbs and Stenhouse Jr., the Daytona 500 champion, battling for 18th and
10
19th.
laps in, caution free, except for the stage break. And Ryan Preece for Stewart Haas Racing has led every single lap so far.
So Ryan Preece dominating here at Martinsville. No one saw that one coming. We thought for sure Byron or a Hendrick car would be up front for this race, but Ryan Preece dominating here in these early stages of the Noco 400 here live at Martinsville. So thank you guys so much for all the likes today. We're 5 more to 80, 5 more likes to 80, and we'll move on to our next goal of 90. And hit that subscribe button as well. We'd love for you to join us for NASCAR coming up next Sunday here on the channel. We'll be doing live from Talladega. So hope everybody tunes in next Sunday for Talladega. Talladega is always fun. Has anyone ever camped in the infield at Talladega? Let me see anybody in the chat. Has anyone camped on the infield or have been to Martinsville to watch a race? I have been to Martinsville. I've been to Talladega both. I have been a couple tracks, and Martinsville was fun. I got to watch. Now I'm dating myself here, but I got to watch Harry Gant win in Martinsville. Been a couple years since I've been to Talladega, but that's always fun too. The infield at Talladega is so much fun as well. We won't get into the depths of the infield of Talladega, but it is a good time. So, but we're just waiting on the commercial break to come back. What planet are those places on? What, Talladega at Martinsville? Martinsville is here in Virginia. Talladega is in Alabama. Make sure you continue to gamble in the chat as well. Exclamation points to find out how many points you have. Just by hanging out here, not saying a word, you get points. And exclamation gamble those points to double your money or lose money. And then the more points you get, the more you can bring up your favorite NASCAR drivers on the chat and make me do some dances and stuff like that. So I hope you stick around the rest of the night and have a good time here as we go in here to stage 2. Looks like Ryan Preece continued to lead with about over a half a second on Eric Almirola, and then Suarez back there. And then there's a big gap. Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin and then Bowman. So, and then Bubba Wallace. I know someone was asking me, what do you think about Bubba Wallace today? Who said that? Let's see. Oh, Tommy says, what's Bubba going to do today? I saw that, Tommy. Right now, he is in the top 10. He's in 7th place, so a good little run for Bubba Wallace. So the Toyotas, top Toyotas in a row there. We got 3 Fords, 2 Chevys, 3 Toyotas. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Fords. We got what else we got? We have 3 Toyotas and then 3 Chevys in the top 10.
You just gotta
so
have
the Martinsville
one.
hot dog. I never had one of those before.
Brad
That
Hutton,
looks
our
pretty
big
good. It's
cameraman,
making me
just
want a hot dog. Who
over
wants a
there to
hot
grab
dog?
one.
What do you put on your hot dog? You eat it plain, you eat it with chili, you got cheese, you got relish, mustard, ketchup, onions. What do you put on your hot dog? Do you like the Chicago dogs? Let me see what you like. When Younger been in the infield many times on a race, but the Alabama Mardi Gras, awesome.
And they're being enjoyed all around the place today, except up here.
Hot dogs sound pretty good right now.
121 laps complete. Ryan Preece, Eric Almirola, Daniel Suarez, Kevin Harvick, and Alex Bowman has made his way up into the top 5. Let's get an update on one of his Hendrick teammates, Regan.
Mike Chase Elliott, of course, making his return this weekend, but not going quite the way that he wants to right now. He slipped back to the 28th position, struggling with the rear of that race car. Just said it feels way too stiff to him. Can't get the car to do what he wants in the corners because of that. Feels like it's up in the air and stiff all the way through the corners right now.
Well, can't say the same for his teammate Bowman, who has been flying his way up through the field. Passed Hamlin a few laps ago to move into the top 5. And last time
Alex
around,
Bowman,
had the fastest lap on the track.
He's a tenth and a half faster a lap than these first 3 cars. Extremely fast, Jamie.
Yeah, and yesterday that wasn't the case for Alex Bowman. He started 23rd. He practiced.
What's up, Justin? What's going on?
The good news for him, Blake Harris, the man on the left, his crew chief, back on the box. They have a great chemistry together. They just started working together this year, but they've been adjusting on this race car before the race and that last stop. They made an air pressure adjustment, so he's coming through the pack and doing well. And Mike, remember, he was out with a concussion in the fall race here, so he didn't have this tire. They're just learning on the fly, and it's paying off so far.
Well, lessons well learned and applied.
Good timing, too, because he's catching these leaders as they're catching the lappers. Going to have more trouble in those lappers. That Bowman's one of the only cars that can make
He's still 3 seconds behind.
That is on fast cars. He went around.
He is really moving, Justin. He's coming, man.
Preece putting J.J. Lealy a second lap down. Zane Smith, the next car ahead. And there's Bowman coming into the picture.
Low and straight. That baby's really rotating good around the corner, enabling him to get off around that corner. Straight drive up off, very low, tight to the curb, straight drives. A lot of speed.
And I would think you gotta believe that the change that they made is probably going to relay to the other 3 Hendrick cars. You know, as far as the next.
San Diego Kid, what's going on? Keeping an eye on 48 Bowman, top 5, and I'm going for Bowman. That's right, San Diego.
Exactly what I was thinking, Bobby.
It's coming really good.
Larson or
you pick Chevy today, or he's going to win. Yeah?
Hey,
we'll see what happens with the Chevys.
Yeah, what does he woke that baby up? Yeah.
We're stage 2, 49 laps of 100. We finished 129 of 400 total laps.
Zane Smith is on the lead
as we're
lap in the 51,
fighting the rain here, watching the rain come. See if we can get this race in. So 2 more likes to 80. Hit that like button. See if we can get to 100 likes here before the end of the stage 2. That would be awesome if we could do that.
Takes off, makes up a lot of spots, and then
did they pull the goalie? No, they did not.
In stage 1, he's kind of stopped moving
2 likes away from 80. That's right.
Here he is
see if we can get
15th, after restarting 13th at the end of stage 1.
You see him shifting there. It just doesn't take much effort at all with these
Here's
new
Blaney.
cars and the way they shift. It was
Thank you, George.
First, thinking, man, they're shifting.
Thank you, George, for that subscribe. Thank you, George.
It doesn't take much effort to make those shifts.
Yeah, that's. I guess the next thing's a paddle shift to make it a little bit easier, but
pretty smooth with the wheel, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know why he didn't have the speed that he had earlier, you know, but
Host, get out of my head. I was typing that G.
They might have went wrong on his adjustment. We
sorry.
see the 48 go by the 4 car for position, so that's to your point.
I got great mods, guys. Some mods do 2 streams at once. That's how good they are.
You could almost refer to this as a road course with all left turns.
Guys, I'm looking at my lap time graph here, and it's unbelievable. All the rest of the cars, you know, I got 5 or 6.
But Ryan Preece continues to lead. Oh, caution, caution.
The first caution for cause of the day. Lap 133.
There's 5 or 6
caution on the track.
They're all on top of one another, and the 48 in blue is an inch below everybody. Pretty impressive.
I believe that was just a single car spin.
So let's see what happened to the Wood brothers.
The second caution of the day. I didn't
see what happened here.
Oh, the 43 and the 21. They have a history here.
Let's see what happened here. 43. Oh, look at that. He just pushed him out of the way. 43 pushes the Wood brothers Ford Burton out of the way. So, man, oh, man. I know we have a Wood brothers Ford fan here tonight. So we'll see if we have retaliation on that one as caution comes out on the track. Wow, we got lots of subscribers today. I didn't get to update my stuff here. I only have the extra screen, so there it is. 3,230. We're 20 subscribers away now from our goal of 3,250. Y'all stop trying to kill us with double streams. I know. I understand. Dallas, your command center needs an upgrade. I can fix that, Triton says. So yeah, we have a good time here today. So 158 of us here hanging out, 3,230 on the subs. We got a lot of subs today. So appreciate all that. At least almost 20 subs today. So it's doing well. Saw it coming, wasn't going to pass without a push, Stan says. Yeah. 43 kind of game. Apparently they've had some history here at this track. So green flag, caution flag is out. Preece, we'll see if we got some caution. We got some pit stops coming up here. We'll see what happens if Preece can continue the lead. Oh, I know, Dallas. I know. Cheers. So we mute the commercials so we don't get in trouble. 84 likes. We're 6 away from 90. Hit that like button for us. And we got green flag pit stops. Not green flag pit stops. We have pit stops.
Stroll liked his race car better this run than the first. Said he thought it was going to be a better long run car. And Denny Hamlin in the 11 was too tight for the short run. Lots of left
See
front
what happens here.
Jamie.
Denny Hamlin in there.
Suarez, he's hanging in there.
Amarola.
Fired up tighter than before, but freed up as it went on. The 41 of Ryan Preece tightened me up for takeoff. And he needs a little bit better rotation through the corner. Let's see. They did their job again, guys.
Oh, that's going to be close. Coming off pit road,
See
they
who
were
gets
3
it.
abreast. And we'll have to see it at the
So
line.
Ryan Preece, Suarez, Amarola, Todd Gillen up 10 spots. He took 2 tires. Ooh, that's a close one.
There's the race
So
off
Preece
pit
gets
road.
it. It was close.
Wow.
They were side by side, 3 wide coming out of the pits there. You're welcome, Tommy. Cautions breed cautions. You're right, man. Saw it coming. Dallas's cheers. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Thank you so much, guys. As we're going into stage 2. We're in stage 2 here. 136 laps complete of 264 to go. Of 400 laps, 264 to go here in this Noco 400 live from Martinsville, Virginia. And Ryan Preece has dominated this whole race, and he is still in the lead. And he is our newest redeem, Ryan Preece. He's our newest redeem. Christopher Bell as well today. We have a Christopher Bell now redeem as well. If you're a big Christopher Bell fan, you can bring him up on the screen as well. So 86 likes. We're 4 away from 90. Let's see if we can get to that 100 mark before the end of stage 2. And man, it's been a good stream today. I think I'm good to be back here hanging with you guys on a Sunday. And man, this morning I went out and weed eated around the house, and oh my gosh, I about went into an allergy fit. First time cutting grass from the winter. It'll mess your allergies up big time. But so I had to take an allergy pill, and here we are. So cheers, y'all. So we're just waiting on a commercial break to come back, and we'll bring back the Nationals are actually winning in the top of the 9th. What the heck? The Nationals? Man, a squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Correct there, Shannon? Oh, man. Tonkin gave up 2-run homer. Oh, tied at 4. Oh, he was doing so well, too, Gene, on that last outing he had. So, coming back here for Martinsville commercial break. We'll be bringing back the audio here momentarily, so we don't get hit with the music. Then I have to edit it. But Martinsville's a cool little track. I've been to it. The LTX, how did Ross go from 24th to 1st? He didn't pit.
Speeding police at Martinsville. The timing is all
He did not pit.
electronic. Nothing subjective about it. Welcome
He
back to the
didn't
Noco
pit then.
400 on
How did
FS1,
Ross? Yeah, so that's what
presented by
happened. He's
Mother's
taking a
Polishes.
shot, but his tires.
And the speeding police have nabbed the 23, the 19, and the race leader, the 41. Got a little too quick of a jump out of that last pit stall to try to beat everybody to the line.
Dang it.
Yeah.
So Ryan Preece
that's not
messes
good,
up.
What's
up, Eric? What's going on? Ryan Preece gets caught for speeding. The 23 gets caught for speeding, and the 19. So Preece is going to go to the back of the lead lap.
Things up, stayed out from 25th. I think you can net gain there. I don't mind that.
So Chastain does not pit to stay out there.
I might have to
and get a better, because he was way in the back, and there was no way he was gaining spots.
Looks good on paper right
today.
now, but we'll see if they get a long
so
run,
this is the way he turns it around. Hopefully he can get a caution here.
Give up some.
Listened in on Ryan Preece and company.
We were talking in the trailer, and he said, do you think we can just go hard out of our pit box? Which me and Scotty both was under the assumption we felt like we could, but we're not really the number 1 box. We're kind of the number 2 box, you know?
Well, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
If you look at the number 1 box right in front of him, and that's the difference, because I thought you could, out of that number 1 box, floor it, go as fast as you want, all the way out.
So right there, that last little bit of gas,
just like he said,
caught him speeding on pit road. So
major bummer.
Big time penalty for Ryan Preece after dominating.
So Preece will restart.
Now let's see what happens if he can bring it back up here.
And Martin Truex.
Yeah, he moves all the way back, Eric.
Saturday on Fox, some of baseball's best show out in an early
So let's
season
show here.
showdown. Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor.
Preece is going to go back.
Brandon Crawford
Him,
and the Giants. Or you'll see
Bubba
the
Wallace.
White Sox battle the dominating
We'll see if
Rays.
they update it here in a
All begin
second.
Saturday at 4 Eastern on Fox. 32 lead lap cars for this restart. Zane Smith got the free pass on this caution. This they just ran the first lap today that Ryan Preece has not led, as he is under penalty for speeding exiting his pit.
Well,
so we'll see how far he goes back.
But for a fan, I'm curious to see how he can get up through the field. Obviously, the fastest car, set on a pole, led all the laps. I want to see if he can pass.
2 more likes to 90. Hit that like button for us, guys.
Yeah, it's not even halfway yet. You know, we saw the 48 car was able to pass, so you know, that was good too.
Jamie?
Well, in the 24, William Byron had issues on pit road as well. The right front, they realized it wasn't tight, so they had to hit it a second time and fell back. A frustrated Byron on the radio said, we need to get it together. He'll restart here back in 19.
You knew it was going to be, you know, you hear Larry talk about
what
pit
a
road,
bummer for Ryan Preece, though.
Stuff. It's because the emphasis there.
What's up, D? What's going on, man?
Spots are hard to come by on the racetrack. A lot easier on pit road if you can hit all your marks.
Todd Gilliland will restart third. They took only 2 tires on, or excuse me, start fifth. 2 tires on that pit stop. Here we come to the Geico restart zone. Teammates on the front row.
And it looks like Ross Chastain's going to take the lead here from
for Chastain
Suarez.
on those older tires. Almirola wants to force the issue and does.
Wow.
Ooh, look at Almirola.
Coming through.
Him and 99 collide.
Oh, Larson's in the side of Harvick as well. Larson got under him and then got into. You see Kevin not very happy about it.
Yeah.
Moved over and blocked.
So we have a new leader, y'all. Ross Chastain.
To back out of that one.
Suarez drops in third, and he gives Almirola a shot back.
Ooh, Suarez and Almirola battling Dallas.
Sailed it off into turn 3. Oh my gosh.
Suarez, Gilliland, and Almirola 3 wide into the turn.
3 wide to turn 1. And they're going to make it.
Ooh.
That would frustrate me. I agree with Almirola. It's okay to get into me a little bit, whatever, moving. That stuff happens. You move me up so far that we get past.
Suarez and Almirola going at it here.
Too far.
Denny Hamlin just made a 3 wide pass in the second pack to clear that group, as we still have great action up here for 4th place.
About these no tires and 2 tires, Larry, huh?
Yeah, with 40 laps on the tires, Clint, I did not think that was going to work that well, but so far it's working good. And remember, it's a short run to the end of this stage. When they took the green flag, only 38 laps.
Chastain, the new leader, David Gilliland in second, Suarez in third.
That set up a 3 wide situation. Now he's trying to recover against Stenhouse.
And they're 2 by 2 by 2 all the way back.
Let's go. What's up, Mike? What's going on?
Back. Sense of urgency's definitely picking up. Preece cleaning up something. He's only moved up 1 spot so far. Not able to go anywhere. Pretty much a gridlock in front of him.
Tyler Reddick breaks away from Larson. That will be for 7th place. And here's Hamlin inside of Bowman for 9th.
This is going to change Chastain's day. All these teams who will be paying attention, but that was a bold move and it's going to pay off. There's no way they go clear back to 25th with 30 laps to go in a stage. My bet is he wins.
Man, Suarez and Almirola battling there. Some cheap shots. Snowball, what's up, man? Bacon. We like the bacon around here.
Almirola running out of racetrack.
And then he put him in the wall a little bit. Wow.
And then
lots of bumping and shoving in this restart.
Corner. He got quite a bump from McDowell, setting up the 3 wide.
I'm thinking you may have saw something. Roles reverse in a corner prior to that.
Right, yeah, something happened before that. Oh, boom.
Man.
Larry tells us a lap before Blaney kicked McDowell
getting shoved and pushed.
Exactly.
There you go.
I like the aggressiveness picking up.
But Chastain, what a move, not pitting. Totally changes his day.
So Almirola, after all is done, ends up in 7th
went from
place.
like 25th to 1st. And he's got the best lap right now.
Oh boy.
Frustration. It's usually on the one that
You're
loses
welcome,
on the losing
Todd.
end of those things.
You're just got your message.
Hey,
You're
Clint,
welcome,
I'm going to have to
Todd.
apologize. That one car is hanging out better than I thought he would. I was like, nah, those 40-lap tires are not going to do it, but prove me wrong.
8 more legs to 100. Who's going to get us to 100?
I think it hinted to this. Nobody
Let's
can
see where
go anywhere in the
Chastain,
back.
or let's see where
Look at
Preece is now.
Preece back there, past one, maybe two
Now
cars.
Preece is in
Anybody's
29th.
been back
He
there.
was
Chastain,
dominating,
that car
and
right
look,
there
he's
was
now
on
in
the brink of going a
29th.
lap down in the first stage.
Action all around this half mile, as so far in the first half of this race, track position has trumped tires, and now the sun is out full. If there is rain, it is pretty off in the distance. We've got full sunshine for drivers and crew chiefs to deal with now.
I don't see any rain in my future here. So we're looking at a lot of sunshine out this window.
And I think it's changing these cars around
Chase
a lot.
Briscoe in
The
5th.
48 car that was extremely fast, not so much, just got passed
So
by Brad
Ross
Keselowski.
Chastain, Gilliland,
Suarez,
what a move
Even,
by him as well,
Almirola.
taking
That
2
car is not
tires.
as good as it was.
And
when the sun
Suarez,
was,
Harvick,
was
Briscoe.
not out and we're under cloud cover. This track has definitely gotten slicker, and some of those guys have lost their handling on their cars.
I think that's kind of good, though, don't you think?
Well,
I mean, you know, that they're trying to keep up with the
which car
racetrack.
it is.
Well, yeah, but you know, you're trying to keep up with the racetrack, and you got to really be. It's not going to be just consistent all race long.
Dawn,
so maybe
let's
with
see
this
where
change,
he's
you're
at.
gonna see people
Yeah,
that
he's
are gonna make
19th
some good
spot,
adjustments,
moving
and
on
if
up.
they do,
Dawn,
they're gonna go
welcome
forward.
in.
If
Hello,
not,
Dawn.
they're really going to struggle.
What I think you're going to see more of, well, I mean, it's obvious.
22
You're
to
gonna see
go
more
here in this
people
stage.
Gambling on strategy. That's paying off in a big way. No tires and 2 tires leading this field.
Denny Hamlin is the man on the move. A lap and a half. He passed Tyler Reddick to the inside. He just dove underneath Daniel Suarez. And Hamlin is up in the top 5.
Let's go, Denny, my boy. There's Harvick
Ross Chastain
and
never
Larson.
led at Martinsville before today. He's been out front.
Or
now
no, that's
for the last
Keselowski and
24
Larson.
laps as we take you Fox side by side.
So we're going to a commercial break. Thank you guys so much. They're going to Fox side by side. And Ross Chastain in the lead. He went from 29th, did not pit last pit. And that's if you're wondering how the hell did he get up there. Ross Chastain did not pit this last caution and stayed out. And it's been a hell of a move for him. So he's up at first. He hadn't given up the lead. And lots of bumping and shoving there at that restart. But it looks like Reddick is moving up as well. He moves past Suarez to 6th. So we got Hamlin in 5th. And let's see, Chastain, Gilliland, Harvick, Briscoe, and Hamlin, your top 5. So I hope you're just joining. If you're just joining us, my name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel. We do NASCAR here every Sunday. We did not do last Sunday, but we are here today. We were here. We've been here. This is our 9th race, I think, of the year, or 8th race of the year. We started back at Daytona during the twin 125s. You want to? That's I'm dating myself there. And then we've moved on from there. We've met a lot of new friends. We've gotten so many subscribers. We've gotten so many views from NASCAR, and we're just riding that NASCAR wave. And thank you so much for all the new subscribers today. Appreciate it so much. Also, make sure you're subscribed, watching my social media. On the Go at CeeLo is the Facebook. CLord16 is the Twitter. On the Go at CeeLo 1 is my Instagram, and On the Go at CeeLo is my TikTok. Make sure you're following me, liking me, whatever you need to do. You'll never miss a stream either way, or vlog, or whatever I put out. Speaking of vlogs, I am putting together a Luke Combs concert video. It's about an hour long of all his songs. I was there live at the concert here in Nashville, and I did a great job with it. The video is crystal clear. The audio is crystal clear. So make sure you're looking forward to that. We'll have a premiere for that. And it's Luke Combs World Tour live. Not live, but it'll be a premiere on the channel here this week coming up. So I hope everybody is enjoying the race. And we're also doing some Braves baseball this week coming up too. So make sure you tune in and subscribe today. And thank you, Mel Williams, 55. Thank you so much for that.
For the lead, Ross Chastain, who did not stop.
Ooh, Harvick going for the lead.
About to lose the lead to Kevin Harvick, who did.
There's your guy, Bobby.
Harvick, where's my Harvick friends? Where's my Harvick friends?
Suit right on, and Briscoe's really impressive. Those cars woke up in this sun.
And Harvick takes the lead here at Martinsville.
The other driver on a different strategy was Todd Gilliland. He was second,
and he takes the
much
lead.
Of this run.
We have a new
He's
leader.
fallen to sixth. Two of his 4 Cup
Where
top
is
tens
my
have come
Harvick friends?
here in
Let me
last
see the
3
fours
races.
in the chat. If you're a Harvick fan and you like Harvick,
Briscoe
let me see the
trying to take
fours in the
advantage with
chat.
Hamlin looking
I
on.
know we got some Harvick fans. I
Then
like
Reddick.
Chastain and Harvick. The LTX, what's going on?
I think Ross is going to have
Yes,
to
let me see
give
those
it some
fours in
spots
the
here,
chat
don't you
if
think?
you're
Just,
for Kevin
try to
Harvick,
maintain
the
at
new
least a
leader
good position.
of the
Don't
race.
Try too hard here.
He's got a good gap behind Reddick. Obviously, Hamlin's going to be.
Here comes
right
Hamlin.
within
Those
Reddick,
old
and a big
tires
gap
of
before that
Chastain
two
are
tire,
showing their length
Gilliland
now.
and
But
Keselowski.
hey, to
really
turn around,
coming on
hoping for a
strong.
stage caution here. They're going to pit again
there's
after
Gilliland to
11
the
laps.
outside of Keselowski.
He's going to
Also
turn
on that
himself around. Go
alternate
Bakersfield.
strategy,
That's
though he
right,
did get
Stan.
2 tires on the last stop. Where almost everybody
Hamlin
else
in
got
third
4.
place now. Briscoe in second. Do I have a Briscoe? I don't think I do.
Come back here really quick.
Chastain's dropped to 5th now. Has a gap to Keselowski and Gilliland.
10 to go.
Now, of the drivers that restarted and back, remember 32 cars are on the lead lap. Martin Truex, after his penalty, up only 1 spot. Chris Buescher up 2. Bubba Wallace up 2. And Ryan Preece up about 6 positions from where he restarted. Still
Ryan Preece.
long way from the front for
Man.
those drivers.
What a shame.
Yeah, Preece, talking about
One
him,
mistake.
he's having
One
to
mistake
completely
changes
change his
everything.
driving line. Everything he's done is braking. You're having to drive it off in the corner harder, abuse the car more. Such a
Tommy says he
different way
has
of driving
Briscoe
when
in
you're
the top
mired back there in
5.
traffic
Well,
and
you
having to
predicted
manage
that.
traffic, trying to get up through them. Making good progress, though.
Well, as a driver, and you know you have a fast race car. But
3
you haven't
more
had
likes to
pass anybody all
100.
day. You gotta
3
really think
more.
about,
Hit that like button for us,
how
guys.
to take care of it, and how
3
not
more to
go out there
100.
and be, pace yourself to the point where you can, make the next adjustment. Hopefully, get some pit strategy or pit stop. Will be
Harvick
better, and you
moving
can
on
gain a couple
through.
spots
Just
here and
put
there,
down the
but
Wood Brothers
don't go out
Ford
there and blow it
at
too soon.
21.
Bobby, I'm a little bit surprised.
Let's take a look at Harvick's in-car camera
they
here.
Shined a lot more yesterday. I mean, obviously we were talking about Bowman this last run, but they shined yesterday in practice. I thought they were going to be the camp to beat, whether it be the 24 or even that 9, maybe the 5. Bowman, the one that I
So
didn't
Chastain
mention, I
now
didn't think was a
battling
factor
for
yesterday,
5th
is the
place
best car.
as
Yeah, and you
Keselowski
think about
passes
practice
him for
yesterday,
that
looking at it,
position.
William Byron was the fastest in the long run, and today he's not. So, yeah, what happened? What happened overnight to make that difference?
5 laps to go in stage 2. Kevin Harvick leading at Martinsville for the first time since 2016. Jamie?
Chastain top 5 pick. Man, Tommy, you're on it, man. You
And
had
I talked to
Chastain,
his
you had
team
Briscoe.
This morning, and they said, we brought a different setup from our teammates here, and we have seen a happy Harvick. Happiest he's been at Martinsville in quite some time. They made some nice adjustments today, just building a little bit free. But guys, the sun is out, the track's getting slicker, and that plays right into Harvick's hands.
It also plays into that 11 car, Denny Hamlin. This is right in his wheelhouse. Managing grip.
That
taking
real
care of
tree
those
Ford.
tires.
Kevin
Denny
Harvick.
Hamlin. Got
2
it
Fords in
written
the
all
top.
over it, and look,
Top
he's
2
running him
right
down a
here.
little bit, getting to the
Make sure you're
bumper.
voting on our
Second
poll
place,
as
Chase
well.
Briscoe.
We have what
3 to
make
go
of
in the
car
stage.
is going to finish the most in the top 10. So far, you got Chevy,
Harvick having
Ford
second up on
at
Briscoe.
30%,
That's a
and then
1-2 for Stuart
Toyota at
Haas.
12.
Toyota's 3-4, Hamlin and Reddick. Keselowski's forward in 5th. The first Chevy is Chastain in 6th.
I guess
And
Toyota
that
would
gamble
never.
of not stopping is going to pay off very well. Kyle
Yeah,
Larson,
I don't think they'll be able to do it.
now first to the
CeeLo,
Hendrick Chevys
they
in
can't
10th
pit.
with Bowman
We're too
11th,
busy eating
as they
ice cream.
chase
That's
down
right. Let the
Almirola.
days of Thunder quotes begin. Justin Haley ain't doing too bad. Let's take a look at Haley at. Justin Haley and Grayson there, 18th and 19th. Let's take a look at some of the positions in the back of the pack here.
We see what happens when they get
Preece,
stuck in the back.
has he moved up any? Preece is in 23rd, so he's moved up some. He's right there with Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott, Logano. A couple laps down. Harrison Burton, 2 laps down. Oh, 1 lap down now, and there it is. Stage 2
winner
goes to
from
Kevin
Bristol.
Harvick.
Hamlin, Reddick,
Let's go.
and Keselowski. Kevin Harvick.
Hit the
first
pace
across the
car.
line.
That's right. So congratulations to Kevin Harvick. Congratulations to Ross Chastain for what a strategic move. But our boy Harvick is our stage 2 winner as we're moving through this race pretty quickly. Not many cautions at all. Getting this race done. There's our 100th like. Thank you so much, guys. Hitting that 100 likes again. Thank you guys so much. I owe it to you guys. Crazy. Much love right here. But there's Kevin Harvick celebrating his stage 2 win. And we're going to bring in a caution. Since we're under caution, we'll wave that caution light. Okay. All right. 100 likes. And 201 of us here. Thank you guys so much for all the likes today. And we are moving right through. 100 likes, boom, just like that. And we're under caution for stage 2, stage 3 to begin. But Kevin Harvick wins stage 2. Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Brad Keselowski, and those old tires were giving out on Ross Chastain as he moves to 6th place. But what a turnaround from 25th, 29th that he was in, and now he's in 5th place with his pit stops. What's up, Gator Ghost? Euro number 100. Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. So we're going to be going back to the in-race audio here very soon as we have 218 laps to go here in stage 3, about to start after we do some pit stops. Boogity, boogity, boogity. That's right. We talked to Salty Lake yesterday, Breaker. I'm watching the race. It's a good one. Feel bad for Ryan Preece. Oh, I know, Godzilla. What a bad break. Trying to get out there to get that first spot, and that one spot there, he speeds, and it doesn't work out. So we'll be going back to commercials here in just a second. So we're just waiting on the commercials to come back here, or no commercials to come on, and we'll go back to the in-race audio any moment here, guys. But keep on hitting that like button. We're at 102 likes and moving on through to 110. Sky High in East Virginia. Awesome.
Hey there, Shannon and Jamie inside the Race Day studios. Listen, Stewart Haas Racing has come to play today, sweeping both of the stages, but usually when we come to Martinsville, we're talking about Hendrick Motorsports. They just have one driver in the top 10. What are you seeing out of them?
Yeah, I mean, Hendrick has won 27 races at this track. We talked about it in the pre-race show. And William Byron was the story yesterday. Had the best, fastest lap, has 10-lap average, 5-lap average.
Who do you want to win today? Godzilla, I want my boy Denny to win.
The weather has changed.
He's in 3rd.
The sun coming out.
He's always been good here. I think he needs a good win here.
Pit stop's coming up. Your advice?
But we'll see what happens. On Channel 23 DX Land, Tommy says.
Absolutely, Mike. That's been a very busy place and certainly changed some of this racing.
Sure has, Shannon. As we're at the end of stage 2, this race is now official. We have crossed through 2 stages, and here are the stage points earned today. Harvick, Briscoe, and Reddick each with 15 through the 2 stages.
Look at Chastain.
Pit road will open this time.
No chance he'd have had those stage points without that gamble.
So pit stops coming up here.
25th.
Taking a look at the full field.
6th.
Kevin Harvick leads them onto pit road. 31 lead lap cars. Harrison Burton will get the free pass after stops are complete. Regan?
Mike, some very good changes for the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Love the forward drive off the corner of the race car. That run just a little too tight at the 2/3 mark. And watch the exit here. Spotter Chris Lambert is going to call him out of the box as they expect the 22 to come around. And the 14 of Chase Briscoe just wants to be tightened up a little bit. He's slipping and sliding in the sun. Jamie?
First stage win of the year for Kevin Harvick. He said he wants a little bit more of that same adjustment. Really good center and up. The 6 of Brad Keselowski, really good run there. Just needs to gain some stability without losing the turn for the 6.
So there we go. Who comes out first?
Road, sponsored by
Ooh, it's Chase Briscoe. I don't think I have a redeem for Chase Briscoe.
Keselowski, Hamlin, Almirola.
So Briscoe, Harvick, Keselowski, big movers there. Also Almirola up 4. So we'll see here this new start here. But Chase Briscoe. I don't think I have a Briscoe redeem. Let's see.
You got us?
Redeem Briscoe? Do I have?
And the old hot rod's pretty fast.
I don't think I do. That'll be our next week. He'll be our new redeem for next week.
You know, this isn't my favorite place, but the car's driving good. You know, we just have to keep get the track position and stay in a rhythm in here. We've been fighting loose, so we've been trying to get that a little bit better. It was better that session. I just got to fend them off for the first 25 laps there, a little better in the corner. Then it starts to come around. So happy to show these Real Tree and Hunt Brothers Pizza colors, and we'll keep digging, man.
All right, buddy. Good luck. Thanks for your time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Kevin Harvick is your stage 2 winner as we get ready for the final stage of this 400 lapper at Martinsville.
All right, so we're getting another final stage coming up here. You want Ryan Blaney to win, but I don't know. I know Godzilla. He's way back there. Let's see. Joey Logano or Kyle Larson, he says. Albie's doubled. Awesome, Shannon. So let's look. Joey Logano. Logano is in 26th spot down there in the back. Now, this might update since they haven't updated the pits, though. So Austin Cindric, Ty Dillon, Anthony Alfredo, and J.J. Yaley all laps down. But Chris Buescher looks like he's the last car on the lead lap. Let's see, did Preece move up any? Preece moved up a couple spots. He's in 20th spot, so he's moving on up from the bad speeding on pit road penalty that he had. But that is our lineup here for your top 19. Let me see if I can get 20th in there. Right there. So Ryan Preece moves to 20th spot. We'll be watching him. But thank you guys so much for all the likes tonight, all the subscribes. And let's look at our new subscribe count now. Let's see if it's moved up any. Nope, they're at 3,235. So 15 more subscribers to go to our goal of 3,250. If you haven't hit the like button for us, make sure you do that and subscribe to the channel. We do NASCAR here on Sundays. We would love for you to hang out with us on Sundays afternoons, and make sure that notification bell is on as well as you come in and hit that like button and subscribe. Also, we do Atlanta Braves baseball. I'm a huge, where's it at? Right here. Ronald Acuna Jr. I'm a big Braves fan. We do Braves baseball during the week, and we have at least 2 games, at least more, maybe 3 a week for your Atlanta Braves. We try to do at least each series and then maybe an extra game off of that as well. And then we also do NASCAR on Sunday. So that's our schedule for the summer coming up as we move along. And if it gets fun, we have some time off, we don't really have anything going on, maybe a NHL playoff game, probably not, but you never know. We also have a Luke Combs concert that's going to be on our channel premiering this week, so make sure you're looking for that. I went to the Luke Combs concert here in Nashville and had a great time, and I videotaped most of the concert. Lots of good video, really crisp and clear, and I hope you guys tune in for that for the premiere. So let's go back to live audio.
Grandpa, now that's a theme here at Martinsville. There's the grandfather clock that will be presented to today's winning driver and duplicate to the winning car owner. And our director is a grandpa. Congratulations, Reams Michael Kempner. Born April 11th, mom and baby, and of course dad and grandpa, all doing well. Artie's been handing out Martinsville hot dogs to everybody this weekend.
All right. Yeah. Congrats, Artie.
Nice.
I want to say, I'm sorry, there's more to
that
this,
grandfather
and we'll
clock.
Out, but those guys, those kids that
winner
were
gets a grandfather clock. They were just talking about it. There it is.
In their class. We were out there doing the pre-race, and
cool.
they walked by and told us that. I'll find out what school and what class that was, but that's actually, those kids that were pushing it built it.
Oh, Jay's losing 8-1. Yeah.
Ridgeway clock.
Boring. Net car has made it so there's no passing anymore. Yeah, it's just, yeah, this is tough.
Did you know that, Bobby?
Marvin.
No,
quick race though. Already 200 laps halfway already. So if the race does come to an end, if it does start raining, it'll be over. But green flags will be coming up. Chase Briscoe, Kevin Harvick on the outside, Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, Eric Almirola as your top 5.
I drove
brand new V8. That's right. You've driven it.
Drove it Thursday, as a matter of fact. Pretty cool.
So one more like to 110. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And we're going back green flag pit stop, or green flag here to redeem green.
Well, Chase Briscoe, whose pit crew just ripped off a 9.9 second stop, has the lead over teammate Kevin Harvick. Here's some Harvick audio.
I want to do it. You don't want to do it? You do not want to do the teammate restart, no. All right, where do you want us? What do you think? I think bottom. That's my choice.
The green flag here any minute. I always show the green flags. At least one lap of it. Show instant replays. Nothing much, but kind of give you a little tease, let you see. Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Green flag. Let's go.
All clear, all clear.
I'd say that worked out anyway. Would you? I mean, for sure. Obviously, I think Kevin was thinking on the inside you're gonna maybe get a little advantage being down there.
Like
maybe off the
Briscoe
turn too, and it obviously looked like Brad
takes
did
that
get the
lead
start
from Harvick or Keselowski.
Back under cloud cover.
So Briscoe, Harvick back on it, takes away from. Here comes Denny, right in front of Keselowski. But Briscoe keeps the lead open there.
NASCAR has wet weather tires if needed. They used them Friday night here in the truck race for the first time in one of their National Touring Series on an oval track. Had a pretty good result with them.
So here's the deal, and I want to stay on that for 2 seconds here while we're watching the races. NASCAR finally, in our meeting, our competition meeting with NASCAR, Bobby, called them wet weather tires. They didn't call them rain tires. And I think that's important to as we continue to develop and sell that as a pitch to our fans.
Do they call this track
don't lose track and think
the
that they're gonna
paper
run in the rain.
clip?
We've learned that
I'm not
lesson.
sure what they call this track. I know like
wet, we
Monster
can run.
Mile and
It-
stuff
it's
like
not-
that, but it's all about the
It goes
tires.
back
You're
to, I think,
right,
it's real-
Dallas.
It's like we're not going to run in the rain, but we'll run on a wet track. So if it's not raining, and we saw this, I was here and I was like, man, they're racing in it, but they were drying the track, racing in it, but it had stopped raining, so it was just to help dry it and get some laps in.
And those good years will get you back to green flag racing sooner than if you have to wait until the entire track is dry to put on slicks.
They put on a good show with them. I think it's interesting. I like watching them. You know, Coda was probably too much, thinking back on that race, but I ran, you know, in wet weather at the Roval and Charlotte and loved it. Had a blast out there on them. Learned a lot.
So Briscoe continues to lead. He's got about a quarter of a second lead off of Harvick. So we'll see if Harvick can get this lead back. Hamlin in third, Keselowski fourth, Amarola in fifth.
Corey LaJoie right behind.
Thank you for all the likes today. We'll do another 3-4.
LaJoie ahead of Allmendinger.
3-4. Let's go Braves. That's right. Chop them on. Chop them on,
Briscoe
y'all.
and Harvick just a quarter second apart.
And 11 right on the bumper of Harvick.
You're a Braves fan.
We talked about Stuart Haas. 11 is slowly but surely creeping into this picture.
See those axes.
Just keeps getting that car faster and faster. That's the Denny Hamlin that we expect at Martinsville.
All clear.
Danny there in third.
Grandfather
Trying to challenge Harvick for second.
He shouldn't be late anywhere. He doesn't
On his
have it all the
bumper.
time, right?
Doesn't look like he's going to round him, though. Briscoe continuing to lead here in stage 3. 2:01 of 400 to go.
Okay, well, maybe like Jeff Gordon's got like 11 or 12, so maybe he's never late.
201 complete.
5 wins for Hamlin in his first 19 starts here, but none in his most recent 15 Martinsville races.
Yeah,
And,
Denny needs a
look at this
win
year.
bad.
Well,
0 top 5s in the first 8 races this year.
I read that he said
Awesome,
on
Dallas.
his podcast,
Yeah, I'm
he
hungry. I
called
haven't
a
had any
shot.
lunch.
Said we're going to get on a roll with this 11 car, and it's going to start right here this weekend at Martinsville. Might
Chase
just
Elliott
happen.
coming up the top 20. There he is. Yep, popping up there. I guess
You know,
Preece
Clint, I
went
think
back
of
down, huh? Where's Preece at?
There we go.
He's in
Yeah,
19th. He's in
Byron's out there,
21st.
watching him go through the corner.
18th.
Yeah, I mean, not as good. You know, yesterday we talked about that earlier about how the 24 car was so fast, and again, I was like, what happened overnight? You know, has the track changed that much, or did they make a small adjustment, think it'd be better, or did other people make better adjustments? So, and you know, it's got to be frustrating for that team knowing they had a fast car yesterday.
How about it, Jamie? Yesterday we all thought Byron was the car to beat here.
Yeah, Mike. And
Yeah,
the car
Byron really hasn't been doing
terrible.
much.
They didn't have track position to start, but they've had not one but 2 slow stops. Had another issue when he came in. He was nosed in. They tried to get the right rear wedge adjustment, and he had to stall it, back it up, and get it again. So another slow stop for him.
That's how. I think the difference from yesterday to today is track position. I mean, look at the difference it made with Chastain on old tires, for crying out loud. 25th place,
Yeah.
couldn't go anywhere. Almost went a lap down. Last car in the lead lap.
Make sure you're
of
hitting
the
that
first
like
stage
button as well.
and led
Let's see, we've got
the
9 more
last,
likes to
half of that
120.
stage
Hit that
before
like
getting
button
past
if you haven't
Byron
already
at the
for us.
Now the track has
And
gone
subscribe
half and
as
half.
well.
Turns 3 and 4 in shade, turns 1 and 2 in sunshine.
That's that kind of makes it tough on what to do.
Thank
But,
you for
know,
all
thinking
the
about, like,
subscribes
Denny
today.
Hamlin, knowing the race
11 to go to our goal of 32.50.
Didn't win 5 clocks. 5 grandfather clocks just falling into it. So, I can see him making those small adjustments and getting better as the race goes on.
Bubba Wallace and Kyle Busch still trying to overcome penalties, as is Ryan Preece. None of them are back up into the top 20 yet. 20th is Chase Elliott right now.
I was just looking at that too, Mike, and you're not going to overcome that. You're not going to do it on that racetrack. You're going to have to do it where it came from, in the pits or strategy calls, something. It's going to be over there.
Yeah, I
not
think so.
on the
They're
racetrack.
about to win now.
Not from that far.
Rowdy,
back.
where's he at? Kyle Busch in 22nd spot.
Yeah, he struggles up off.
Briscoe, Harvick, Hamlin.
192 laps to go.
Why is the McDonald's car so slow? He's full of fries.
Start building to the southwest, and before they get here, let's have Larry give us a look at today's right combination.
Well, Mike, let's take a look at Denny
Awesome,
Hamlin
Braves
and crew
win.
chief
Yay.
Chris Gabehart. This is their 5th season together. They have 16 wins, including 2 Daytona 500s. They've made the championship 3 out of 4 years. They even won an Xfinity Series race together back in 2017. All these numbers together could lead to Denny getting his 6th Martinsville win, and not only their first win of the year.
Thank
but
you,
maybe
John.
even their
Thank
first
you,
top
John,
5.
for that
Maybe the
subscribe.
subway right
Appreciate that.
combination to get there today.
Hamlin right now third, 1 second back, Larry, with Harvick in between Denny Hamlin and leader Chase Briscoe. And
All right,
Larry
Wade.
looking back from
It's
the
all right, buddy.
Brothers Pizza Camp
I understand.
at Hamlin. 190 laps to go.
You can hang out here and chat in the
Martinsville,
chat if you
Virginia.
like. I understand, though. But we're going to commercial break. So appreciate everybody so much for being here. You won't be able to find it. If you do find it on YouTube, people showing the full race with the full audio, it'll be shut down pretty quick. NASCAR doesn't fool around. They pay a lot of money for sponsors and stuff like that. So we kind of show a little bit here and there, but nothing like major, not full screen or anything like that. So if you like what you've seen here, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 120 on the likes. And subscribe today for your home right here on Sundays. Talladega next weekend is Talladega, so it should be interesting to see that. Super speedways are always fun. You kind of know who's going to be up there. We'll see Stenhouse up there, I'm sure. Amarola, all those guys that qualify well and run well on these super speedways. Todd Gilliland, all those guys, they're all really good at super speedways. So I hope everybody's enjoying the stream. John B, I wish I could have gotten and watched the race. I know, John. I know. But make sure you hang out here. We'll have the in-race audio for you and let you listen in and chat with a bunch of friends as we talk NASCAR. And can't wait for Dega, like Larry says. I know. I can't wait either. It should be a fun race. But next Sunday on the channel right here. Braves baseball is coming up this weekend as too. Braves just swept the Reds. They swept the Royals, so they're doing well. So we go against those Padres who swept us. So, or they didn't sweep us, but we won one of those games. But we'll definitely be going after those Padres in San Diego. So make sure you subscribe for that if you're a big Braves fan or you like baseball in general. We do Braves baseball during the week, NASCAR on Sundays, and also a Luke Combs concert coming up this week as a premiere vlog that you'll have fun with that too. If you like Luke Combs, all his good music. He had a great concert. We all went on Friday here in Nashville, and it was fun. He did 2 shows in Nashville, a Friday night and Saturday night show, and got to see Riley Green and another opening act. But Luke Combs was great in concert. Had a couple cold beverages, and it was fun. No, it was at Nissan Stadium, Dallas. It was a good time. Titan Stadium. Sold out like 80,000 in there or something like that. So Chase Briscoe continues to lead this race. Kevin Harvick in second, Denny Hamlin in third, Eric Amarola in fourth, and Brad Keselowski in fifth. So I'm going to mute this again because we got commercial music going on here. But Chase Elliott, he was in the top 20, but let's see, I think he's kind of fallen back a little bit. Chase Elliott now, where's he at? He was in the top 20. What happened to him? Where's he at? Do I not see him? Oh, there he is. He is in the top 20. Okay. He is in the top 20. and a Ryan Preece in 21st. So they haven't really moved up at all. They're still there. It's hard to pass, like he was saying when the guys came in and said NASCAR's changed it. Love home free. Yep. Wow, that's Garth numbers. Yeah, sold out.
With 180 to go, Chase Briscoe out in front here for 36 laps.
So Chase Briscoe out in front.
Changes among 4 different drivers today. Kevin Harvick has led 19 laps and is in position.
We've been talking about Denny Hamlin. There he is, folks. He's run these leaders down. I think he might be the only car that has anything for those Stewart-Haas cars.
Another one of those Mustangs is Eric Almirola in 4th. Now Almirola is back 5 seconds back of the leader and 4.5 back of that lead trio.
Yeah, and I'm looking at
I want to go see Brad. The boys want to go see Brad Paisley, but he's only in Vegas this year.
Kyle Larson was on his back bumper.
Possibly go see him.
Impressive. You know, he's gotten back.
Yeah, Godzilla, Chase Briscoe in the lead. He's always strong here as well. Kyle Larson back in 6th spot.
Well, let's tell Larson to talk to him this week.
Larson here.
He said this isn't his best
looking back from Keselowski's bumper cam. There's Kyle Larson.
Holding steady, 6th place. Anything can happen. Got to stay steady here.
Tyler Reddick has not led.
Continues
today.
to lead.
He's currently running 7th. He's been in the top 5 a good part of the afternoon.
And then I look at Todd Gilliland.
Tyler Reddick,
he's up there still.
good 3 weeks for him.
Right now, and,
second at Bristol, first at Coda.
A little bit of wall there, but he made that 2-tire stop, got some track position, stays after it, and he's staying up there in the, like I said, in the top 10. So pretty solid effort. Again, last weekend a great run as well.
Daniel Suarez started outside pole. He's running 9th, but he says he has an issue entering the corners. It's a brake pressure issue. The pressure at the pedal just does not feel like it did early in the race.
Then you have his teammate Chastain, the only one that really gambled on the strategy. I mean, Gilliland took 2, but they
What's up,
stayed
Ian?
out.
Long time no see. How you doing, man?
Was a 25th place car. Almost.
How you doing, Ian?
Led a lot of laps in that stage, and they're for sure back in
exactly, Ian.
Christopher Bell.
I think they naturally turn left. I don't think they know how to turn right.
And went to victory lane. He is 11th.
Have you been to any of their concerts? Who? Let's see.
Bowman, man, he really had a good run there.
Home Free. No, I've never heard of Home Free. Have you heard of Home Free?
No,
I've never heard of Home Free, Shannon.
2 sets of tires ago. I don't know. They made an adjustment there. They might be migrating back.
Oh, I understand that, Ian. It is hard.
Blaney carrying our advanced auto parts.
I try to fit as much as I can in, plus work, plus coach, all that good stuff. So
at about 12, 13
how we work.
Where he is right
Home
now.
Free. There they are.
I will say Ty Gibbs.
Home Free on Spotify.
He really's been quiet.
There you go, Shannon.
Really haven't
I'll have to
seen
listen
a
to
lot,
him.
Out of him, he was a little bit 2-3 wide early on, but it seems like he's calmed down. Following Ryan Blaney, pretty good pace right now. So
it's that staggered alignment. Do I think they drive straight very well? Exactly.
AJ Allmendinger was trading
Dallas said, "What's up, dude?" They're an acapella. Oh, you know what? Yes, I have heard of him, but I haven't heard him in a long time. Allmendinger back to 15th.
Corey LaJoie right behind him. 16th place for Corey LaJoie. That's overachieving for that car, in my opinion. He's done a great job this year. You're beating Byron, Elliott, Preece at led laps, Logano, Busch, Kyle Busch. Pretty good job for them boys.
Ricky Stenhouse.
Come on, Busher.
Kind of up and down within
I'll check him out, Gene.
For much of the day, and also a good bit of side-by-side. You see a little damage to both. Let's see, 3 out of the 4 wheel well openings have a little bit of damage there. I'm no surprise.
Yeah, and
one
I think,
caution.
Willie B, I mean, obviously, watching him, this is not the day that they were looking for. I think, you saw him clip before in the pre-race show, and, it looked like he was all smiles.
Clip.
And,
that's right. Someone else said that in the chat. Asked me if that's what they call it. So I
thought he would be up running up front. He's just not doing it.
My friend Eddie, he called me this morning and said, "Man, who's fast?" I said, "Keep an eye on that 24 car." Boy, I was wrong. Sorry, Eddie.
Justin Haley running in 19th. He's been a top 20 car a good part of the day. And Chase Elliott has climbed up from running 25th and 6th for a good part of this race. Regan can update us.
Yeah, Mike, they've been making gains on this race car all day long. The rear of the car has been the issue. It was too stiff early on. They have continued to make that better for Chase, though, to the point now where he's saying the drive is getting better, getting more like he needs it. Still needs help, but they're getting closer.
Well, now we get to the drivers who've been in the penalty box or started at the back for one reason or another. Ryan Preece was our pole sitter. He has climbed to 21st after having to serve that penalty because his pit stall was in box number 2.
Be a perfect
there
combo.
are 43 pit boxes. They don't use 3 of them, and the reason they don't use box number 1 is so Preece can't just fire off and accelerate off pit road and win that race. He's got to come up and get to pit road speed, which he failed to do.
Oh, that's cool, Shannon.
Said penalties. Bubba Wallace, not a happy camper on pit road today. Lost 3 spots on the first stop of the day, and then it was downhill from there. Got caught speeding on the next one. Mired in traffic now.
Joey Logano is 22nd. Logano found a water leak. The team found a water leak this
Yeah, it doesn't
morning.
look good much for Chevy. Chevy's got what, 1, 2, 3 in the top 10. So
yeah, look at Chris Buescher.
Ford looks like they're taking it. Make sure you're voting on that poll.
Yeah, I mean, again, quiet day.
What make a car will have the most cars in the top 10? Chevy, Ford, or Toyota?
Right now, and,
I don't think Toyota's ever going to win that because they only have 4 of them.
So maybe he's going forward. We'll see.
Well, he had that penalty back at lap 80 along with Kyle Busch, who is right behind Chris Buescher.
This one surprises me. He's been very solid week in and week out. And
Rowdy.
his teammate Austin Dillon, they're both back there.
Thank you, Rob.
Struggling today with the RCR
Rob,
rules.
appreciate that. Subscribe. Appreciate that.
Let's check with Jamie.
And another one who's really struggling is Martin Truex Jr. started the race top 5, and they anticipated this track would be tightening up today, so they freed him up to start the race, and he has just been too loose. They've been working on it, but he needs a little bit of luck, and for starters, this is looking out to pit road. This is inside the hollow.
Oh, I know.
19.
It's tough, Marvin.
Doll. Get rid of the Chucky doll. Get rid of that bad luck. It's kind of creepy.
I would say, Larry, we've only had 3 caution flags in this entire race.
It's true.
And 2 of them
this is like almost like Bristol. There's no passing.
So, crew chiefs,
it's hard to pass.
You haven't had a whole lot to do to work on these
We need a
cars.
caution, Kenneth Clark.
You really hadn't, Mike, and I just heard Jamie's report on Martin Truex Jr. When you've got a car that's loose, you need major adjustments. You need wedge. You've got to adjust air pressure. So, yeah, if you're spot on, these long green runs are right what you're looking for. But if you're struggling, it is a long, long day.
All right, we saw Eric Jones at 26.
Where's the big crash? Got to have one. It'll come. We get closer to
in the top 10
350,
here
I
at
bet.
Martinsville, and we're back up front with 160 laps to go. And Chase Briscoe, who's run more laps in the top 5 today than in all previous races this year combined.
So we go to a commercial break. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you're hitting that like button. We're 2 away from 120. Let's see if we can get some more folks in here. And subscribe as well to the channel. We love for you to hang out with us on Sundays here on NASCAR Sundays. We have a good time. We have lots of friends in our chat. We talk NASCAR. We got lots of redeems. We celebrate together. We laugh together. We cry together. But we love for you to hang out with us. We also do some Major League Baseball sports. We do Braves baseball on the channel. And we've been doing NHL hockey as well. But my Predators are out of it, so we're not going to probably cover any of the playoffs. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Our good friends, we have a lot of good friends that cover hockey as well. But Samuel B12, he does an awesome job. He's going to be doing Toronto Maple Leafs hockey and some other he's a big Panthers fan as well, so he'll probably be following them too. But make sure you check out Samuel B12, the experience for all your NHL hockey. And then we also do some other friends. We have a lot of friends that have YouTube channels right here. On Monday night, I'll be on the match game with Anthony Mullerman. Make sure you check him out, Anthony Mullerman on YouTube. And then my good friend Triton, he was in here earlier. He has a YouTube channel as well. He does a lot of virtual vacations, Disney stuff. And then our man Maverick in here as well. He does Twitter, and he's also calling games on his channel as well, Braves games too. So make sure you check out Maverick Sports on YouTube, Anthony Mullerman on YouTube, AAU Triton on YouTube, and Maverick Sports as well. So hope you guys, hello, what's up, Luis? Do you think Kevin Harvick is going to win today? Hey, he won the second stage. There's a good possibility he might. So we're just waiting on a commercial break to come back, and you'll be hearing the in-race audio. Ragu, come to the beach. Oh, I love going to the beach. We love the beach. We'll be doing some sunset streams coming up. We got a cruise coming up. We'll see some vlogs from that, maybe a live stream here or there. And when we go to the beach, and we got Disney coming up here next month. Disney, we'll be doing some Disney streams too. So make sure you check all that out. So just waiting on the commercial to come back. Left the door open. Cuckoo. There's all those links. Make sure you're checking those guys out. Subscribe to them today. They got great content. Make sure you're checking them all out. That's my brother. That's my brother CeeLo. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, Tommy. Bike week here in South Carolina soon. Ooh, I remember when I lived in Daytona, bike week. Oh, it was so annoying. You're a car and you're dealing with all the bikes and stuff. So that was something. But looking like coming back from commercial break right now.
Welcome back to the Noco 400, presented on FS1 by Mother's Polishes. 151 laps to go as you watch our aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. Powering every lap, every mile, and every victory on the road ahead. Goodyear, more driven. Chase Briscoe out in front by 0.2 of a second. This is how a lot of the statisticians keep up with the race.
Might not be by long, and it's no longer his
I like
teammate
that
Kevin
little.
Harvick behind him.
I like this graphic. I wish I could have this on my. I wish I could have this on my screen.
Really stout lap times.
I'd like to find that. That's pretty cool. I would love to have that on my screen.
Very good on a long run.
Yes, but if you're a biker, yeah. But if you're a biker, it's awesome, right? So if you're a biker, it's awesome. Bike
really
week in
hard.
Daytona,
It really
South
is
Carolina,
hard
Myrtle
because,
Beach, and all that stuff. You guys have a blast. So enjoy every single one of y'all. Stanley, what's going on? Wouldn't mind a Briscoe win today. His dad Kevin was a track champion in my area years ago at Tri-State Speedway in Indiana. Awesome, Stanley.
Yeah, you just got to read the track as much as possible.
So Briscoe, Hamlin,
goes up a little bit,
closing down on him. He's on this back bumper. Can we have a new leader here? Denny going to the inside on Briscoe.
Hamlin to the inside to make the pass. And it'll be the first time Denny Hamlin has led today, if he's able to complete it.
He goes deep into the corner.
Still there. That's your George. Still up there.
Briscoe's not going away quietly.
No. He definitely, pinching him off a little bit off the corner.
Battle for the lead here.
As a driver, you don't want to lose that.
Come on, Denny.
Lose that lead and, doesn't mind racing him right now.
Denny's sliding loose underneath him. I think that's why his car's so strong. I think you can see it's free. Seems like it keeps turning where some of those other ones are getting tight.
Come on.
I know that's something they worked
they're
on.
battling back and forth. Let's go, Denny.
Him saying it. He didn't
Still
like
side by side.
Said it just didn't feel like there was enough.
Anyone but Hamlin. I know, Stanley. My man Gene likes him.
Again, knowing this racetrack and how good he is here, he knows how to feel that. I mean, feel those little things that some guys with less experience might not know. They might have to rely on the crew chief for his case.
Still side by side. Harvick just waiting on someone to mess up here for the lead.
To get some speed up off.
Briscoe keeps running like this. Tony and Gene may want to break a finger on his other hand. He hasn't had surgery on that broken finger.
Ooh, he kind of messed up there in that turn a little bit. Then he might have him this time.
Before we do anything with this, and I'm going to run it to win it.
Nope.
And here he is.
Well, the good news is if anybody makes him mad, he doesn't have to actually physically put that finger out the window because it's already splinted up in fashion, true fashion. So it ought to make that at least easier. Man, he slid up. Kevin Harvick almost got him.
Yeah.
You see that middle finger?
That's right.
Rods and screws.
If you go to the outside, you could hold it.
Cracked all the way down. It's the good one. It has to be hard to drive
we're
that car
one subscriber away from our goal.
Straight up like that.
One subscriber away.
Did a great job at the dirt race. Your adrenaline takes over. Thinking about that. Thinking about that boy in the 9
special tires, a special set.
Takes care of those guys.
Let's go.
Reagan.
Well, Mike, thinking back to the last caution that we had in that 14 car, he was very concerned about the long run speed of that race car. Felt like it was falling off too quick, slipping and sliding, getting into the corners too much as we see his teammate Kevin Harvick going to the inside right now.
Happy dance.
They made a wedge adjustment
Happy
on that
dance.
last pit stop, which normally slows the stop down. They still beat everybody out of the pit stall. This pit crew has been an absolute fire today. Johnny Klossmeyer's crew chief knows that's a weapon he can use as this thing plays
Thank you, Bjorn Bryson. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Appreciate it.
10 car. Almirola is catching these teammates. He's faster than them. Probably the only one that's holding pace with Hamlin at the moment.
We did it. 250, just like that.
From a long ways back.
Well, Clint, you said it at the end of stage 1. Here is Stuart Haas.
Thank you guys so much.
Third and fourth.
Thank you so much, Baron.
But for the
appreciate that, Baron. Thank you so much.
Road would probably have all their cars in the top 5.
Still out there, door.
What
Still
a
there,
day
door.
For those cars. There's the running
Hamlin's
order.
got almost a second lead now on Briscoe. And Harvick and Briscoe battling. Harvick going for second here. Looks like he's got it.
At this point in time for this year.
That'd be on the Christmas card right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Corey LaJoie way up the racetrack in turn 4, and we almost had a 3-wide situation there.
Yeah, I think I saw Preece get in the back of him, didn't like it, and he went in there and gave Preece a shot really hard.
So Elliott now in 19th, Preece in 20th. Look at Haley in 18th spot.
Payback. Missed a little bit, ended up costing him, what, 3 or 4 spots there. Keep it cool. Got to stay in this thing. He's done a good job so far. I'm talking about Corey LaJoie. Lost some positions. Was running 16th all the way back to 24th now.
So there is some passing. There is some passing going on. I know our good friend was saying there's no passing, but there's some.
One player, Clint, is still alive in today's Fox Bet Super 6 contest to win your $5,000.
Well, man, this is such a tricky thing, Bobby. You know, I'm rooting for him, but I also know if he wins.
So Hamlin, Harvick, Amarola, Briscoe, Keselowski in your top 5.
He or she, I think. If they got that pick right, they deserve it. Those were some really tough questions.
3 wide and Martins, exactly.
Play, guys. Fox Bet Super 6 app. So much fun to interact with that. Follow along on social media. You guys are good.
Junior, a Braves fan, and a Denny Hamlin.
With you making those solid picks each and every week.
Yeah, obviously, watching the screen here, I'm looking at Denny Hamlin. He went past Kyle Busch on the inside. Figured Kyle would have been a little better than that. And didn't see that coming. I thought Kyle would have been a little further up, but obviously he's a lap down now.
And Justin, exclamation gamble, and you got to put your points in there so you can gamble.
133 laps to go. Denny Hamlin
exactly
in
does.
command at Martinsville.
So we go to a commercial break.
There's a thin.
Appreciate everybody being here. They're doing side by side here, so we'll be watching that just in case anything happens. But On the Go at CeeLo is the channel if you're just joining us. My name is CeeLo. We do NASCAR here on Sundays. As we get closer to more to the summer, we might not have every Sunday, but we'll definitely try to get every Sunday as you possibly can. I do coach softball, so sometimes we'll have double 2-day tournaments, and I work a full-time job as well. So I hope everybody will stick with us every Sunday. And if you like Braves baseball, make sure you tune with us during the week as well. We have Braves baseball during the week, and we'd love for you to hang out with us all week long together and enjoy some baseball and some NASCAR together. And coming up also this week, we have a Luke Combs concert on the channel as well. So make sure you're tuning in. All your notification bells are on. Make sure you hit that notification bell on when you hit subscribe to us. We've had a lot of subscribers. Yo, Tyler, thank you so much for that subscribe as well. Thank you so much. Let me update my thing here. And there it is. Thank you so much, Tyler. Appreciate that. Glad to have you. Welcome to the NASCAR community. We've been building a NASCAR community here, and it's been growing every week. And now we have 233 people here watching with us, and we would love for you to tune in as well with us every Sunday here on the channel. So we're just waiting on some commercial break to come back, and you'll get your audio for the race. Make sure you're checking us out on our social media as well. On the Go at CeeLo is my Facebook page. CeeLord16 is my Twitter. And On the Go at CeeLo 1 is my Instagram. And then On the Go at CeeLo is my TikTok. So make sure you check out all of those. And also checking out my YouTube shorts. We do that during the week, Monday through Friday. Release 4 shorts a week per day on the weekdays. So make sure you're checking that out as well. We have a lot of baseball shorts right now. All Atlanta Braves. And we throw a little bit of Shohei Ohtani in there because it works a lot well. It works well. So, just coming back here.
126 laps to go. Let's have a look at the Noco race summary for today. You see at the top of the screen on our Fox Race Tracker, we've had only 1 caution for cause, total of 3 counting the stage breaks. 4 lead changes since Preece started from the pole and stuck up the show for 135 laps. Denny Hamlin, the current leader. 22 cars on the lead lap.
North Carolina, awesome, Justin.
Bubba Wallace. Just 3 caution flags. Preece and Kevin Harvick, the stage
Gene's
winners
in Florida.
today.
What part of Florida?
Really hard to
what part of
believe,
Florida are you, Gene? I can't
Bobby,
remember.
that you can come here these days and see all that green flag racing. Used to have some serious carnage at this place.
Yeah, we haven't seen that, a lot lately in the past couple years. But obviously Denny Hamlin is just really,
Subcounts
really
wrong?
moving on right now.
Corey LaJoie and Kyle Busch got together on the front straightaway, and it almost turned Kyle into the front stretch inside wall, and there's the payback right there.
Yeah, he didn't like that, did he?
Ooh, let's take a look at this.
Into it with 2 or 3 guys.
Here's what we're talking about. This was a lap ago.
Threw him out. See what happened here.
I don't know what Nagu
Got
means.
pushed a little bit.
It translated to "you're in my way" or something, because he definitely moved him out of the way there. I don't know what.
I don't necessarily think
Rowdy.
that one was.
Where's my rowdy friends?
That wasn't the one.
Payback. I don't think that was the one. I think something else happened.
There was a
So
bigger
we're
one. There was a side
8 likes
slam
away from
coming down the front
130.
straightaway.
Yeah, finally a good run.
that
That's right,
didn't warrant
Kenneth.
what I just saw.
But
No, what you're seeing there is, I think,
I've been down this
400
road
laps of
before with
frustration.
him. Something's going to go wrong.
Well, actually,
I
the
have a feeling.
frustration that, with the joy, it came in the last 50 laps.
2
He was
seconds
16,
ahead. Yeah, 2.5
laps
seconds
ago.
ahead on Harvick
29th
now. But I'm telling you,
falling off the bus.
something's going to happen. That's how it goes for us.
Well,
Larson back to
let's listen in on
6th.
the 7, Corey LaJoie.
I'm playing bumper cars out here, man. Trying to get a caution. You get back to the 8, you park them 10-4.
Oh boy.
Ooh, did you hear that?
That's the one I
Yeah,
was talking
that's
about.
the one that warranted.
Right.
That'll get you hot, Bobby. And it get you repaid.
Yeah, caution might be the 7 if the 8 comes back around to catch him.
Look at these guys battling here.
I honestly, with the frustration the 8 had and him needing a caution, I'm surprised you didn't see more of that. How about Bubba?
Kyle Rowdy doing his thing out there. Georgia, what's up, Aaron? Go Braves if you're a Braves fan, Aaron. Georgia in the house.
I've never seen somebody do that to the ball.
I know, Kenneth, but you know as I know.
Put him a lap down, and really
We
not happy
get
about
stuff
that.
happens.
Must not like the way he passed him. Might have moved him.
I wouldn't really care. I mean, I was like, I better follow.
Denny
you know?
here.
Now Wallace
Harvick
is also trying
about a
to come
second and a
back for
half
penalty. His
behind
was for
Denny
speeding
here.
at lap 133. Todd Gilliland in the top 10 here.
Oh, I know,
They had
John.
that strategy call where
Chase
they put
Elliott
just 2
fan, too.
tires
Awesome,
earlier,
Aaron.
And it's paid off for them.
Todd Gilliland's done a great job this year in that car. Really has rise of the
Big LA Dodgers fan. Also, we got some Dodger fans that hang out in our
Toss, I
chat
think
too,
he
Tyler,
got,
so you'll love
caught
that.
off guard with Zane Smith actually filling in some of the races.
Yeah, as it gets
Did some races
closer,
in that car. Didn't like
almost
that.
100 laps to go here.
Went to work and made it better.
So Ryan Preece, who got a self-imposed penalty for speeding, firing out of his pit box earlier at lap 133.
And he hasn't gone anywhere since.
Was able to get right to the top 20.
And now he's
but
about to
the
go a
leader
lap
keeps
down.
advancing, and the pole sitter going a lap down to Denny Hamlin.
It just shows how fast Denny's car is
So
right now.
now
I mean,
we
this
have
longer
20
run,
cars on the lead
obviously,
lap, so Denny's going around. Oh, he
been able
got
to
it
go out
back.
there and put some good
Then he's
cars
going
a
after
lap down.
Chase after this.
Yeah.
Catching Chase Elliott here, but
How about that good car that he's putting a lap down?
that's a really good car. I mean, that, you know,
Unbelievable. Now he's in a wall.
Ran out of racetrack there.
Cannot beat yourself. Ryan Preece and that team, they show this.
trying so hard.
Oh, wow, Gene, you live in Cocoa Beach? Awesome, man. Gene, you ever been to Papa Vito's?
So 113 laps to go. Hamlin
That's my
1.3
place.
seconds ahead of Kevin Harvick.
Aaron, I'm
And
watching on
working
my
heavy traffic.
Xfinity app.
Ryan Blaney.
FS1.
Unscheduled, Larry?
So Ryan Blaney in for a pit stop here. Green flag pit stop for Ryan Blaney.
Laps, but what I'm seeing now, we're closing in on a 2nd and 3/4 of fall off, and I think if your car's handling bad, it's only going to get worse. So maybe some of them are really starting to short pit.
Yes, here comes Alex Bowman, who is also short pitting. As Larry says, they can go the distance from here.
6 more to 130. Hit that like button, guys. We've got 260 of us here. Hit that like button for us.
Here's Wallace back alongside Hamlin, who is inside of Haley. That's the preferred line. Now he's going to have to deal with Blaney just ahead. Big stack up here at turn 3.
Well, look at this. Denny getting some big lap cars. He got around all of them, though.
Last fall's winner here is in, and so
20
Kyle
cars
Busch
still on the lead lap.
Tyler Reddick. So this begins. Green flag stops. Regan.
Like the 45 of Tyler Reddick has been too loose in and a little bit tight in the middle throughout the day. Right now he's been managing a lot of that with the brake bias. They're going to give him 4 tires here.
Thank you, Thomas. Just don't spam the chat, but I understand, buddy.
So is Haley. Jamie.
And once Kevin Harvick gave up that lead, he said we got really bad, really quickly, tight through the middle, getting a little loose.
Thank you, Thomas, for being here. Appreciate you.
These adjustments here on
Thank
the
you for your kind words.
Stop and air pressure adjustment. Regan?
Eric Almirola in the 10 car after contact earlier with the 99 of Daniel Suarez was worried that race car had something bent. It was so loose to start this run.
5 more to 130. Hit that like button. And Dallas says, amen.
Leader Denny Hamlin, he got caught up in a whole pile of cars that just exited the pits on fresh
Here comes
tires
Denny,
right
the leader on the pit.
So he is coming to the pits. Regan.
Mike Denny's only complaint with that race car this run is it loses just a little bit of forward drive after 25 laps into the run, but I don't know that they need to worry too much about that. It seems like he's got way more than everybody else. And the 5 car, Kyle Larson, should be heading to the pits right now. That car has been getting better as the day goes on.
Preece on the pits as well.
Have drive off, and otherwise they can't connect it.
Briscoe, Almirola, Chastain have been on pit road. Here's Byron, Chase Elliott, and Gilliland in. So that's about half of our lead lap cars have been to pit road. AJ Allmendinger too fast exiting.
If it can go wrong here, it will. Exactly, Kenneth.
Make a pass down pit
if it goes wrong, it will go wrong here.
Great day for Todd Gilliland, Mike. You mentioned him. He's had top 10s in the last 2 of the last 3 races this season, so they're certainly on the upward swing. Been running top 10 all day today. They're happy with it. They said keep hitting your marks. Stay in the top 10. Quick stop for him.
Ricky Stenhouse on pit road. So is Eric Jones, and Allmendinger makes his penalty drive.
So Keselowski, the new leader.
Today. Anthony Alfredo in the pits.
Oh, it's Brad.
So that will leave us the top 6 on the leaderboard, plus 8th place Martin Truex, 12th place Noah Gragson, 14th place Harrison Burton, and 16th place Corey LaJoie are the cars that have not yet stopped.
I think as a driver, when I saw those first guys pit, as a driver, I saw them, I would see them pit, and I would want to like say, hey, listen, do we need to do what they're doing? You know, because if they're going to come out and beat us on lap times, you know, short pit like Larry said, I mean, as a driver, that's what I want to do. I want to say, hey, let's keep up with them.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I had a phone call.
The so far has been Kevin Harvick on that green flag cycle, because Harvick was 0.7 of a second behind Hamlin when he pitted from 2nd, and he is now in 8th place, the first of the cars that have already made their green flag stop.
So Brad's still in the lead here.
Really thrashing to get around the leader.
Denny back to 9th.
Get their lap back.
See here, Denny and Truex.
Such a
8th and 9th.
Nerve-wracking time when you start at a green flag pit stops on these short tracks.
So let's do now 140 on the likes. See if we can get to 140 likes. That'll be our new goal.
With your grip mismatched with your new tires versus their old.
Now look on your left on the scoring pylon. There is the number of laps since the pit stops, as Keselowski is now in. That will turn the lead over to Daniel Suarez, who along
so here
with
comes
Wallace,
Keselowski,
McDowell,
the leader
Truex,
in the pits here. Denny moving on up again to 7th.
Sliding all over the place.
Jamie.
Yeah, Keselowski's had a pretty solid day, certainly much better than the way he ran in both races last year. Stayed out there, led 7 laps. He said this full sun is playing into our hands. It's getting a little slick, and that means the car is better. 4-tire stop, air pressure adjustment for the Sims.
Anthony Alfredo in trouble in turn 2.
Well, I think he hadn't pit yet, though, Tyler.
Against the wall, and look, there's why. Look at the tire against the wall on the front straightaway.
Uh-oh. We have a caution coming out? Oh, we're going to have a caution come out here.
Yeah.
78 lost his tire.
It should be a caution. I'm not sure why it's not.
Where'd you say?
Not sure where it's.
I didn't see the tire. Is it in the pits?
The tire is
on the wall.
It's up against the wall.
Can y'all see it?
It's right in turn 4.
Yeah, you cannot see it from.
And there it is.
Well,
Caution is
I'm
out.
Saying, I see that. I'm saying if
Thank
from
you.
up here in the grandstands or even in the booth, even for NASCAR, somebody had to tell them, one of the teams are probably telling them, you couldn't see it up against the wall.
Well, that will be a suspension for a couple of crew
I know, he's got a lot of haters out there, Menace.
There you see him in trouble coming off the corner.
Well, that tire just came off.
The wheel and tire exiting the car.
Man,
11, 11, 11, 11.
Just
That's right.
did pit.
Gary.
Logano staying out.
Ugh.
Wallace, that's going to save
So what happens here?
They're going to have to pit here.
Ryan Blaney got a break. He gets the free pass, but the big winners here: Suarez, Wallace, Logano, McDowell, Truex.
Yeah, so Logano.
Grigson and Burton had not stopped.
He went from way in the back.
Just had will likely take the wave around and get back on the lead lap. But this is pretty much going to be a free stop for those 5 lead lap cars that had not yet been to
But
pit
everybody
road.
just stopped, so why would you pit
Ones with
again?
those numbers over 100 on your scoring pylon.
4 more to 40. Hit that like 140.
Actually,
Hit the
only
like
showing
button
11
for us.
cars on the lead lap
140
right now.
likes coming up.
That's a caution you need. It was time to gamble for some of those guys. Wallace, they were out. Logano's been struggling all day long.
Yeah, so Suarez, Wallace, and Logano
Paid
hadn't
off for
pit
him.
yet.
Wallace
McDowell as well and Truex
team owner
are big winners
I guess
here.
He got it, you know, without having to take somebody out or hit him too hard.
Absolutely. Huge.
Well, those
huge
guys haven't
turnaround
pit in a
for them
while,
in
though.
their day. New life,
Suarez and
new shot in
Wallace
the
are going
arm.
to have to pit.
It's exactly what you needed.
Joey Logano spent most of this race out of
And
the
look,
top 25
there's-
after having to start
And if
in
they
the
pit,
back
they're going to
because
go
they had
ahead
a
of
water leak
the
this morning,
top. They'll be in
changed
the 12th
apart,
spot
and
right
NASCAR
here.
said,
So
okay, you lose your starting
it's going to work
position,
out. Look at
start
all
in
those
the
cars
rear.
lap down.
And now, he's the 4th place car.
Yeah.
And then you got, here's your leaders today. Suarez has led 6 times. Harvick's led 19 times. Denny's led
Eric Jones,
36.
we're told, has been penalized. Improper
Chastain
fueling
led
on
for a
the
little bit. He,
43.
he didn't pit as well, and he got that lead there for a little bit. He had 31
So
laps.
Martin Truex
Keselowski had 7,
Up
and then
into the
Preece,
top
our
10
dominating
after he was mired
car.
down around 25th place for a while.
Yeah,
He
was
is
hanging out
in
there and
41st.
slipping and sliding. I mean, he got a lap down after several laps, and definitely looked like he needed a major chassis adjustment. So this is going to perk his day back up.
So of the drivers that stopped
Did Larson
under
stay
green,
out? I'm
Kevin
looking to
Harvick
see.
in the best place right now, 3rd place. Denny Hamlin, who was leading on the green flag stops, now 5th. Regan?
There's Suarez coming in for a
Like the
pit.
23 car of Bubba Wallace. They wanted to play the long game there. It worked out good for him. Bubba very happy with the team for doing that. He needs lateral grip with that race car. And the 22 of Joey Logano, another great break for them. He has been loose off and tight in the middle all day long, though that was the best run so far. Jamie?
Kevin Harvick in once again just to put some new tires on there. The 99 of Daniel Suarez, terrible last run. He had that issue in the rear. Wasn't sure what it was. Made an air pressure adjustment, 4 tires.
So everybody stayed out. So Suarez, Harvick, Wallace, Logano,
Suarez
Hamlin.
leads
Wow, Hamlin
them
pitted
off
again?
Pit road.
Everybody pitted and got
Bunch
4
of drivers
tires
up ahead
again.
That did not stop, and there is the
So there
reason
you go.
for
Suarez
the
is our
caution
new
flag.
leader here. Larson pitted already, yeah. But everybody pitted again, it looks like. Hamlin pitted again. What's up, David? What's going on, man? Welcome in.
Gordon Ramsay's Food Stars premieres
Thank you for that
Wednesday,
like.
May 24th on
So,
Fox.
according
You're
to
spending all your time
the
on a quest
leaderboard,
for a new job,
Suarez is our new leader.
but you'd rather be on a quest for dragons.
You need a way for jobs to venture to you.
So according to the leaderboard, Suarez is our new leader
Indeed
here.
You do. Create a free Indeed account, and you no longer have to choose between job searching.
Dallas's 99
and
car
socializing.
in the lead. Tyler Reddick there, look at that. Second place. Larson, okay, so Larson didn't stay. So Larson stayed out, so he's in third place. Nope, Chase Briscoe is back up there now, so I prematurely called that one. Premature. So Briscoe, Tyler Reddick, Larson, Suarez, Kevin Harvick, Denny all the way back to 8th. Oh, gosh, I tell you. Just when we had a domination, this caution gets us. But thank you so much for the subscribes as well, guys. Appreciate all the likes and subscribes today. 90 to go. Why pit again, Denny? Exactly, Gary. That's what I'm saying. Why? Why did you pit again? You just pit like 5 laps ago. So I don't know. Maybe they have a plan here, but 93 to go. Let's see who's going to win this race. Let me see in the chat. I got the 11. You don't even have to type the names. I got the 11 winning. I'm going to go with it. He had a strong car. I'm going 11. Does Preece get back up there? I don't think so. He was the domination there early. But Eric, thank you so much, Eric, for that subscribe as well. Oh, I left the commercials on too. Oh, well, we'll have to hope we don't get dinged for that one. Yep, thank you, Lost. Appreciate letting me know. I got busy talking. But if I have to mute them, we'll mute them. But as of right now, I think I was talking enough that they wouldn't have to worry about it. But thank you for letting me know that. Appreciate that lost knowledge. Thank you. I get talking sometimes. So 91 to go. 11. Gary's going 11. John's going 5. Kenneth Clark's going the 9 as always. Gary says not 1 or 8. Not the 1 or 8, but I'm still going 11 here. I'm still going to go. I got the faith in him. But we'll see what comes back. Arena Race audio coming back here momentarily. Okay.
Coming up next, USFL kickoff weekend continues. The Pittsburgh Maulers open their season against the New Orleans Breakers next year on FS1 and on the Fox Sports app.
Yes, and Pittsburgh Maulers, they change the colors black. That way they should be yellow and black. Bobby, I'm all over the Maulers. That is an awesome name. Has to be an awesome team.
I kind of like the New Orleans Breakers.
You're out.
Stand by 1 second, guys.
You're on. We're going to maul you.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to break.
I like it. That's my team for the year.
Nope. Well, I'm going to enjoy watching. You guys can maul and break each other all you want.
He's broken.
But it's spring football. It's on FS1. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a maul. A mauling.
All right, 12 cars took the wave around to start in the back. They had pitted under green, and once the leader came down pit road, they were the first cars behind the pace car. So they are back on the lead lap. 24 lead lap cars, including Ryan Blaney, the free pass car. Todd Gilliland has dropped a cylinder, we're told. Just running on 7. That's going to spoil what's been a great day so far for him, but he's still on the lead lap and will restart 16.
That's too bad. We were just talking about how good a job he's been doing. Had a good, strong run going here.
You know, back years ago, if you dropped a cylinder, it might be okay.
I'm interested to see Larson. Stayed out here and got some track position. If he can get that lead, maybe he can take advantage of it. Those 3 cars stayed out.
So let's see what happens here. Chase Briscoe in the lead. Tyler Reddick, Kyle Larson, Daniel Suarez, Kevin Harvick, and Bubba Wallace.
What do they call him, Bobby?
The closer.
Oh.
The closer.
I have a question. Who you want faster car in the race for you? Who was faster car is race? That doesn't make any sense.
This caution flag for Alfredo.
Good race. Thank you.
We're going to have 88
You're
laps
welcome.
to go in Martinsville.
I
Green
think
flag.
that you show a clip of the situation or for the caution. Thank you so much, Eric. Ross's boss. Green flag here. Oh, I forgot to show the green flag.
My half your lane, quarter bumper clear, tight in line now.
Big block by Wallace down there. That's a really strong car, Eric Almirola. Careful of them blocks. Pretty aggressive.
To the clip.
Kyle Larson trying to block both lanes.
Larson the second, y'all.
Hold back Reddick and Harvick.
Look at the difference, Logano. Man, it's changed his whole day.
Wow, what a difference for Logano. He was way in the back. Bubba's long overdue to wreck out. Gee, I understand that.
That was, so fast. Now he's
the number 95 car is not in the race, Triton.
Can't get turned down, get in line. No room for it.
86 to go here.
Kyle Larson, that's as high as a Hendrick car has been today. Second place. Watching Briscoe take off.
Why did Hamlin fall back? He pitted again, which is ridiculous, Kenneth.
Denny Hamlin to the outside. Makes
Can't stand Logano. Me neither, John. I'm not a huge Logano fan at all. So Briscoe in the lead, and Larson right on his bumper. Reddick, Harvick, Suarez now.
Chase Briscoe, I mean, he's pulled away from Kyle Larson. I mean, it's impressive, just staying out there like that, and or not staying out there, but staying up there and just driving off. That Stewart-Haas car was really fast.
3 wide in the back. Christopher Bell.
Go Joey Menace says.
In the middle of the sandwich there in turn number 2 and squeezed.
But
a little bump and
even though I'm not a Logano fan, I support you fans out there, and I give you a redeem to bring them up.
Back,
83 to go here. 4 Toyotas in the top 10.
It's a mess back there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Chase has got, Ford's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Michael McDowell is on the lead lap. The
it's gonna be a tie.
Battling here are not Gregson and
Chevy
Dillon.
at 57%. Ford at 31%.
Patient right there.
One got one.
Denny Hamlin in 9th. We listened in.
Max Reed starting tomorrow. Awesome. Nicholas will be showing it.
Copy that patience, but stay under the tires. Long way to go.
Track position. Plowing in that dirty air with those cars. Cannot believe I'm saying that at Martinsville.
Yeah, you just
still there. Gotta stay down here.
You don't realize sometimes until you're up front.
80 to go, y'all. 80 to go.
It's been that way.
Where's Chase at? Chase is
Keselowski with our Ford camera.
Chase Elliott is in 23rd spot there. Take a look at the back of the pack.
In 22nd.
No, tight in front, outside the 9. Bumper, and bumper. Still there, then I lost the bottom of the 3. Half back on the bumper. You're good, I'm good.
Good rep battle there for 21st.
There's Truex there.
Bumper, still there.
One lap, Bobby, is all he needed. Missed that.
Truex is back. That's right. Top 10 for Truex. Looking good.
Man.
Yeah, if he would have stayed out, for sure. I mean, we talked about him earlier about, being pretty competitive, being up there in the top 10 and being pretty steady. And, obviously, like we talked about over and over about being in traffic. And we looked at it a while ago, and I think I looked at you.
Hamlin's still in 9th.
I remember times we were back there.
I hope I didn't jinx it, Gene.
It's such a struggle to try to
get
away from cars. You like to look up front, and you want to be single file. You don't want to be having to race anybody.
It's just a grind back every single lap, beating and banging and dooring somebody, getting doored, slipping and sliding, can't get in a groove.
Why is most everyone best lap under lap 10ish? I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't update, I guess.
And when you do that,
but Chastain, he's got 145.
The only way you can do that is to be out front like Chase Briscoe. When you're
I guess no one can get faster than that.
You are in big trouble.
Or NASCAR.com just doesn't update it. One or the other.
Plenty of room.
5 more to 150. Hit that like button for us, guys. Appreciate it.
Bumper.
Chase Elliott there.
Bumper, barely there. Bumper.
And there's no let up. Now, if you like white knuckle racing next Sunday,
Austin Dillon and Chase Elliott battling for position right there.
As we head to Talladega. Catch all the action with
Talladega next Sunday here on the channel. Tony Stewart will be in the booth.
At 3 o'clock Eastern Time, Tony Stewart will
You're
join
welcome.
us on Fox next Sunday.
Bubba Wallace in 7th place. Good run for him. Him and Amarola battling
Looking forward to that
for position.
What a wild race that is. Never know what's going to happen there. Talladega sure is a fun time.
Larry?
Yeah, you see Chase Briscoe in his 14-car lead
tomorrow.
the race. Of course, they were one of the 3 cars that
Here,
stayed out.
on
That's
the
how he
channel.
got the lead.
Tomorrow.
But honestly, that caution was a lucky break for that 14 car, because before the green flag pit stop at lap 292, he was running 3rd, and we couldn't figure out how come he had such a slow
Can't believe
stop.
we only had one
went back
caution
and
today.
found the fact that the right
Wood Brothers
rear lug
Ford
nut
spun.
completely fell off, and the
Dodgers
tire
bullpen
changer
has
had to
sucked. Hope our
retrieve another
bullpen is
lug
getting
nut,
better.
and they had a very
Tyler,
slow stop. He got
Braves
way
bullpen is
behind.
not the best
so
either.
Really a little bit of a lucky break for that 14
Shaky.
car.
Wow, sure was.
Briscoe continued to lead here over Larson over a second and a half.
Laps to go. Briscoe leads Kyle Larson by 1.7 seconds as we take you, Fox, side by side.
So we go to a commercial. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. Green flag continues, 70 laps to go as we come down Briscoe, Larson, Reddick, Harvick, Suarez. So thank you guys. 301 of us here. Thank you so much. If you haven't hit the like button, 3 more to 150. Hit that like button for us. 3 more to 150. And we'll move on to 160 after that. But thanks for all the subscribes. Let me check my subscriber thing. I haven't checked that in a while. Let me check it, see if we can update that. And woo, it blew away. There, it was 3262 on the subscribes. Thank you guys so much for all the subscribes. NASCAR has been very, very generous to us. Meeting a lot of you folks for the first time is great, and been seeing you guys come back in the channel. There's 304 of us here. Let me see in the chat. Let's do this again. We did it earlier, but let me see in the chat. If you're new, put I'm new, where you're from, and your favorite driver. If you're here before today, put I'm back, and I know who you are. But make sure you hit I'm new, where you're from, and what driver you are. You cheer on, and then I'm back if you're returning to us. I would love to see it. Triton hit me with the freeze. Go, whoa. All right, there you go, Triton. Triton says he's back. I'm new, Texas, the 5, John Beasley, yes. I'm back, awesome, Justin. I'm new, oh, D, whatever. Tommy says, I'm back, Chevy. I'm new, Gainesville 19, awesome. I'm back. D. I'm new, Indianapolis, awesome, man. Hello, welcome. The LTX, I'm new, 4-1, awesome. I'm back from North Korea, yes. Shannon back, that's right. HMS drivers. Aaron, do you play NASCAR on console? If I get time. My schedule is so busy, I don't have time to play video games, but if we get some time, we'll do some NASCAR on our channel too. That would be fun. We'll try it out. Menace, I'm new from Utah. Kyle Busch and Chastain. Awesome. Yeah, now I know. Now I see Menace. Why you don't like Denny.
Martin Truex Jr. has driven to Ruoff Mortgage Victory Lane 3 times here. Who will make it today?
I'm new from New York, and I love Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski. Awesome, Cassandra.
Second back. This is the most laps Briscoe has ever led in a Cup race. When he won at Phoenix in March of last year, he led 101.
So many new folks today. Thank you guys.
He's been out front now for 102, and that number's climbing. No pressure from Larson, 2 seconds back. Best battle on the racetrack, probably Reddick and Harvick. They're only a car length apart entering turn number 3.
Yeah, Harvick.
Chase Elliott, Aaron says, awesome. I'm new from New Jersey. Have to go with Truex. Awesome, Joe. Joe, born and raised 12, about 12 in Trenton.
He just doesn't seem to be
Joe.
near as good as he was when he had better track position.
Awesome, Tommy. Wish your baby boy is 38 today. Happy birthday.
The hottest they're going to be, slipping and sliding a
so
little
Briscoe
bit.
continued to lead here. Larson at 2.5.
And, you know, like you said earlier, desperation time and all that, but
I'm from Washington. Go 24. Nico, like we thought Byron would be like right up front here, but he has not. He's been the favorite to win it today, and he has not been close. Byron in 20th spot here. See, where is he at? There he is. William Byron in 20th spot, right there with Austin Dillon.
A discussion of bumper covers. Austin Dillon got into the back of Ty Gibbs to move.
I'm back. Awesome, Troy.
Drivers around the top 15 to 18. A lot of movement here as we close in on 50 to go.
Yeah, that's
58 laps to go.
I mean,
Moss Knowledge, I'm new. Texas Go Chastain. Awesome, Moss Knowledge. Welcome in.
Every point counts, and makes it. You're going to get pushed, shoved around.
Oh, got one
in the wall. That's the 15,
we got one in the wall.
Yaley.
Who is it?
In turn 3.
Oh, it's a caution.
Just kind of went straight in.
Yeah, something had to.
And
happen.
we have a caution.
That'll be the 5th caution
Redeem
flag
caution
today at lap 344.
So it's the 15 against the wall there.
Well, watch for the blue car.
He just went straight into the wall.
Had the brakes locked up, but
yeah, he did. I'm wondering if the right front.
Oh, he's
tire
trying to do a Chastain.
Well, no, you can see that it's up. Their brakes went haywire with the brakes. Something happened to that car, obviously.
The 15 in the wall.
Window
JJ
next down,
Yaley.
that's the signal to the
He was
AMR
running
safety crew that
way a
JJ's
couple laps
okay.
down. He was
Look at those
6
skid
laps
marks.
down in 35th spot. So his day's probably coming to an end here.
So he had it all locked up. It just wouldn't slow.
It's good to see that he's got
Pit
the
again.
helmet
That's
off.
right.
Yeah, something had to
See
happen.
some pit stops here coming up.
A lot of skid marks for a long way.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know if lost rear brakes or something. Obviously, the throttle.
So Kyle Busch will get the free pass on this caution flag as Yaley climbs out a little gingerly. Well, Larry, 56 laps to go. What do you want to do here?
Well, Mike, I go back earlier in the race when Ross Chastain had 40 laps on his tires and he stayed
Be
out.
right back.
now,
Get you
these
some
guys have
coffee.
about
Right,
30
Byron has been
laps.
killing it.
We're gonna
I
go
know.
back racing without 50 to
Aaron,
go.
he was the
Honestly,
favorite to
I
win
think you're
today,
gonna see strategy
but he has
all
not been
over the
doing
place
very
right
well.
here.
But he's in the top 20 at least.
Larson and Reddick among the front runners.
Follow leaders, pit or don't. I think everybody's pitting here. Pit stops coming up.
Laps on their tires than anybody else. But
Logano,
here they come.
Almirola and Denny Hamlin all stay out.
Ooh, Denny stayed out.
Mike, it was a very late call to bring Chase Briscoe to pit road. The pit call was code word Mahindra. It was set right as they were getting to the line. He barely made it down right there. It's going to be 4 tires for him, and the 5-car of Kyle Larson is pretty good right now. He's just needing to get into his rhythm. Jamie?
Yeah, and a little discussion on the 4 radio. This is their last set of sticker tires going on that 4 right now. Daniel Suarez on the right side, a little bit better, but not great after that last stop. So they wanted to pit again, make one more adjustment.
Kyle Larson is gambling on 2 tires.
Well, Larry called it. They're
So
all
let's
over
see
the place.
here.
2 tires staying out, 4 tires.
Larson,
Blaney up 4
Suarez
positions
took
on
2.
2
Briscoe
tires.
took 4. Everybody else took 4.
Game on.
Here we go. Should be interesting.
So we'll go side by side with 55 laps to go under caution.
55 laps to go. We'll see who's in position, who's in first, who's in second. But Hamlin stayed out. So Logano, Almirola, and Hamlin all stayed out. And Stenhouse did too as well. So that should be interesting to see what happens here as it all filters through. The NASCAR will update the thing here in just a second. But it's showing Logano in first, Almirola in second, Hamlin in third, Stenhouse in fourth, and Kyle Larson in fifth. So this should be last exciting 54 laps. CG Colder Car Guy dropping the freeze. I don't even have that on, do I? But hey, at least he knows about the freeze. So let's get up and beat the freeze here. Oh, it feels good. Oh my gosh, we're gonna run and beat the freeze. You gotta beat the freeze. Everybody knows Braves games. You gotta beat the freeze. Ugh. I don't think I beat him. You gotta run in place. But thank you guys for just tuning in. Hello. Soon Dune. Thank you for that subscribe. Soon Dune. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. So 55 wreck right behind Logano. We'll see what happens. See what happens here. So there's your leaders. So the 4 cars did not pit. Logano, Almirola, Denny, Stenhouse. Larson and Suarez both took 2 tires. And then Blaney took 2. So I think we should be all right. I think Denny should be all right here. Where's Preece at? I'm surprised Preece hasn't made a better chance of staying out as well. As strong as the car he had out front, I'm surprised that Preece has not stayed out. He's still back there in 18th. Let's see where Chase Elliott, you Chase Elliott fans, he's back there in 23rd. So we got, 25 cars on the lead lap. Rowdy's last car on the lead lap there in 25th spot. So you Rowdy fans want to know where your boy is, he's out there. So here we go.
Next, the USFL kickoff.
Anybody watching the USFL? Anybody watching that stuff? Never really got into the USFL. Never really got into it. So.
I'm going to maul them. I'm going to break them.
Well,
and thank you so much for the subscribes, guys. 3267 on the subscribes. Thank you so much, guys.
Look at how that rim is separated. Just like it had been cut on a lathe.
And that's exactly right. You could see when he was coming in, the lug nut was off of it, and I think actually that's the reason it stayed on there. I think the caliper cut that thing in half. You can see it. Obviously, there's no lug nut on there, but look at the shavings. See the aluminum shavings ripping off that thing? Now, the
so there's our 150th like. Thank you, guys. Let's go to 160 is our next goal. 160.
Wow. Jamie.
Yeah, and right away when Kevin Harvick left his pit box the first time, he said, I think we've got a loose wheel. Then the team told him, no, it looks flat. And now Kevin thinks maybe something broke inside. So he came in, they put a right front on it. But remember, I said they had already put their last set of scuffs or sticker tires on there. So they put their qualifying scuff on that right front.
So is the qualifying scuff the tire that went down, Jamie?
No, that was the last sticker tire. So they just replaced it with that.
So our new leader, Logano, there he is on the screen.
Terrible blow. Couldn't be any worse timing for that. Really no chance with 50 laps to go for a rebound.
There it is. 50 to go, y'all.
Bad luck thing. That is a product of exactly what you were saying earlier.
Such a noob.
With the loose wheel.
You'll learn when my cameras
The wheel
are.
gets caught. It tightens up. That changer thinks that it's tight, and it's not at all. It's not seated in the pins.
Yeah, soon, Don. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much for that new subscriber.
Let the lug nut come off.
Well, NASCAR fans, here's one for free. Everybody loves free, right? NASCAR Fan Rewards, a free program where you can earn points for free race tickets.
Thank you for all the private subscribes today as well. Appreciate that.
Merchandise. During today's race, members who check in on the leaderboard earn triple the usual
3
points.
more to
Log in
160 on the subs. 3 more.
Rewards.
This is going to be so interesting. Inside 50 to go. I really like. See the lug nut probably going to fall off this 4 car. There it goes. You can see it rolling across the track.
Yeah, Larry Mack and his producer Steve Shaw found that.
Okay,
for us.
Denny. Pass 2 cars and I'll be happy. Exactly.
I like this 10 car. I like where he's at. Almirola has been really fast. Obviously, he's got to make some quick time with Logano. Logano's struggled a little bit.
Patreon page. I do not hope glory, but I do have a
untimely pit
super stickers and super chats are available, and also Venmo. I'm thinking about memberships. I just haven't had the chance to do all that, but yeah, that's coming. That or Patreon. I'm not sure. One of those we'll be doing here soon. But thank you for the inquiry, Hope Glory. Appreciate that.
Shaded portion of the straightaway, as you see from our aerial coverage, provided by Goodyear, powering every mile.
I don't like to push all that stuff. You know, I do this for fun, and I love the help. Anything that you give us goes toward a new channel. I'm getting a new laptop here soon from what y'all have given me since I started this monetization. So, and that'll help maybe get some more folks on here with new cameras and won't lag as much and some more stuff. So anything that you give us, it goes toward the channel, and I thank you so much for everything, guys. All the love.
Banged each other until coming off turn 4. Bodine and Evans to the wall, and he kept his foot in it. I think only 2 tires were touching the ground.
And you'll be at Talladega.
Richie Evans took the checkered flag. Up on the wall, a video game move, a slot car move, call it what you will.
Still can't believe that Chastain, Hail Melon, then he beat Denny again. He beat Denny again.
I know we show it
top or bottom. I'm going inside. I'm going inside.
Just because
on the move here. If I'm Logano, I'm going inside.
One of the most memorable moments in this sport's history.
All right, we're getting ready for the restart, and
so
here's
green
who
flag,
stayed
y'all.
out. Joey Logano, who was 6th. Eric Almirola was 8th. Denny Hamlin was
coming
9th.
up.
Ricky Stenhouse was 24th. Here's the Logano radio.
So when the one stayed out earlier today, he got the lead. It took 28 laps before he even got past. He had 10 more laps on his tires. And you know how he was running at that point in the race. Go for it.
Now also Larson, Suarez, Blaney, Byron, and Austin Dillon just took 2 tires to move up in the running order.
Here we go, green flag, y'all.
25 lead lap cars and 46 laps to go.
Not a great start at all for Almirola on the outside.
Nope.
Didn't get
big
a good jump.
Run for Almirola, big run for Logano there.
Gives Denny a shot to move
Back
him
on
up
the back stretch. Logano still leading.
Yeah, Larson elected to get down behind Denny because of that. Here comes Briscoe too. Made pretty quick work to get right on the back bumper of those boys.
And there it is. Come on, Denny. All right, second place. Let's go. Thank you, Jimmy.
I think if you're the guy with used tires, you don't want to be on the outside. You want to try to hug that bottom and protect it.
Got a little loose there. Almirola on it.
Larson moving around there, trying to pass Almirola as well.
Strong. Has to be careful. Briscoe on those tires is able to get a 2-for-1 here. Exactly what he's looking for.
A little contact between those teammates.
Get down. Right at your bumper, get down.
And Almirola couldn't hold the bottom. Here comes Briscoe again.
Briscoe challenging Almirola for 4th. Logano's moved to a half a second lead on Hamlin.
William Byron in 12th right now just came on the radio and said something's vibrating, like we might be blowing up, so the team is ready if he needs to pit.
He's in a hornet's nest right there.
Spin him if you have to. Gee, wow.
Got the jump, got the track position that he needed.
Oh, man.
Driving
Let's go, Larson.
Away, but
yeah, but they were saying like when Chastain did this, about 20 laps is when they started catching him. So we'll see what happens here.
I'm telling you, Larson is there. He's going to make a pass on him. 2 tires.
Larson making the run on Hamlin here.
You know, the track's maybe a little bit different now than it was earlier when those guys got 2 tires and, you know, took a gamble or stayed out. So maybe staying out might not have been the right thing to do this time.
But here's what happens when you leave the track early. Or
make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. We're one more away from 3,270 subscribers. 3 more likes to 160.
There's no way he would be up here challenging for this win. Yet here he is.
Yeah, that's a great point. We saw him go a lap down, and we saw, you know, just never could get out of his, you know, out from the back there. But
Triple Two, what's up? How are you?
Clean racetrack, man, really changed his day.
Larson about a 10th faster than leader Logano. He's coming. Briscoe is as well. Briscoe needs to make quick time of Denny. Denny's, for whatever reason, just doesn't have the car here late in the race.
Hamlin's the only Toyota in the top 8.
What's up, JT? What's up, buddy?
Move up to 10th behind Bubba Wallace.
Another 10th off the leader. That lap as well.
Thank you so much for those subscribed, guys.
Ford, Chevy, Toyota, 1, 2,
green
3.
flag still up here. Logano, Larson, Hamlin. Larson is coming, y'all. He is coming.
Three-quarters line.
Austin Dillon gets a little aggressive with Reddick as well, and the 48 of Bowman's going to follow him through, perhaps.
Yeah, Reddick's not having a good time.
So what do you
right
think,
now.
guys? We got 36 to go. 36 to go. Who do you think's going to win this? Let me see. Is it the 22? Is it the 5? Is it the 11? Does Briscoe make a move? Who's going to win this race? Let's see. Yeah, and he's falling back. Yep. Those tires, man.
Get by him, pounce on this.
3rd place.
He's going to try to cross over here. Not quite yet. You get stalled out. You start using your car.
Maverick going with the 5.
More and more.
JT going with the 5. John going with the 5.
As fast as possible.
Denny trying to hold on to third place here.
Yeah, you know, the two tires.
What's up, Octavia? Hello, welcome in. D dropping the Truex Jr.
Pace with it, but you know, still got a lot of laps left. You never know when it
Cassandra
might fall
says
off, you know?
22.
I mean, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, I've
33 to go here.
I'm with you.
Joey Logano. What a move, staying out
Joey
after this
and,
caution.
You know, try to maintain that lead. But
he was back in 29th all day, 25th, 29th all day.
You know, the guys behind him are
He made the move at the right moment, but Larson is all over his tail.
Great crossover, but he got to his bumper at the wrong place.
You're gonna push early, push early, push early, push early. Tight, single, you're clear.
1984.
My lucky number. Soon says 5.
NASCAR team was all but
when does he make the move?
Chief Harry Hyde said the car's ready for Martinsville. The boys want to go. We
32
don't want
to
to
go.
Up shop. There he is. We want to come here, and they won that.
Oh,
race.
Larson making the move now.
Car number 5, which launched Hendrick Motorsports.
Thank you for those subscribes.
On its eventual run to be the most successful team in NASCAR. So here is car number 5, Kyle Larson, taking the lead.
Wow.
Larson's got the lead, y'all.
He was solid all day long, but
ooh, Logano making a challenge though.
Side
by side.
Here he is racing for the lead. 30 laps.
What a good
to go.
clean race though.
He's been able to outbreak
boy,
Joey
I tell
going
you.
in, but, you know, can't
bring it
quite
down
get
for
the
just a little
pass.
bit.
Joey's able to hold on
I'll
the
get it back
outside,
here in a
just like
second.
he just keeps pulling back up to him. Can't make it clear, and he's got it clearing.
Well, he moved him up the last corner. There he's moving him up again.
Side by side. Look like Larson's got it this time. If he gets past him, it's over. And he got him that time. So there's your new leader, Kyle Larson.
I think that might have been it right there.
Got him on her feet now. People like it.
Yeah.
Race is on.
A lot of blue in that.
Anyone but Logano. So Larson now is the lead. I don't think anyone's going to catch him. No way. Denny's got old tires. Larson took 4.
Close within 1.2 seconds ahead of Briscoe and Almirola.
Such a good feeling if you're Larson. Obviously 2 tires, 27 laps to go. You heard his spotter tell him that. Now
so
just settle
4
in,
more likes to
manage that
170.
gap. If there's a
Wrong
caution or
Kyle.
something,
That's
you're
right,
gonna
Mike.
need all the tire you can get. Some of these guys will have 4 tires. Excuse me, you know, Briscoe,
little Ricky Hendrick, yep,
Almirola,
5 car.
Those guys will be strong if there's a restart.
Battle on the left of your screen, 6th place, Ricky Stenhouse.
So Larson has moved to a second now on Logano. I think this is all she wrote here, unless there's a caution.
And takes over.
Caution, yes or no? Caution, yes or no, you think, in the chat?
Yeah, that's a good run for Ricky. I mean,
yes or no?
You know, he's out there. He doesn't have a
shake and bake. That's right,
doesn't have
D.
a tire mark on it. So,
Ricky?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay. Wow.
No caution. Yes. Everybody says yes. John says no. Jay says yes. 25 to go. Easy breeze for Larson if there's no caution.
Does not have.
Now remember, how many times has Larson been leading this year? And cautions came out with 5 laps to go.
Here a little bit.
We were there here on the channel when it happened. Caution, how mad is Logano? Exactly. No caution for the rest of the race, Hope Glory says.
As excited as he gets.
His teammate Chase Elliott is one of the fastest cars
16 starts, 4 top 10s, and his best finish for Kyle Larson is second
for Chase Elliott after
here in
breaking
Martinsville.
his leg in a snowboarding accident. There's the Hendrick dominance here. This has been probably the best.
Blown it away. 22 to go
for Rick Hendrick in his time in the NASCAR Cup Series. Here's
You're a Logano fan too, Hope Glory, yeah.
You guys mentioned that his best finish was second last
It's a bummer. Hamlin had it. I knew, Gene. I told you, Gene.
Cliff Daniels, crew chief, told me we wanted to try something different. We were always good on the front ends of runs. We wanted to see if we could make our race car better on the backside of a run if we have long runs. They tried that for today. It looks like it's playing out right now.
Unbelievable how this race has changed. We haven't talked about him all
Kyle
day
Larson.
long, but Truex here.
You did this. I know. I know. I know.
Showing up when the time's right.
I know. I know.
yeah, he set him up down there in 1 and 2 and just made a pass off him off of turn 2, like Eric really didn't have a chance to even try to block him or hold that spot.
No caution, Aaron says.
Quick off that cornerback a while ago.
Truex has been the best car here.
What the hell happened to Harvick? Let's see where he's at.
I'm very impressed
Harvick.
with Logano. Again,
I don't
another
even
car that's
see him.
just
What happened?
completely changed their day.
Harvick back in 22nd spot.
Just some strategy and some situations that's happened with cautions.
Look at Gillen will stay on that lead lap.
There's a lot of laps. He last pitted on lap 306 with 19 to go here. I mean,
Who wrecks who? 22 or the 11?
But it's not just going to fall.
I don't even think Denny can get it close to him. He's a half a second behind Logano right now. He's up front. We can build on that. That's right. Top 5. We'll take it, Gene.
Alex Bowman,
green, white, checkered. Home. We'll see. Home elite.
Last 20 laps has picked
Come
up
on, Chase. 1012. Top 10 finish, baby. Maybe for Chase. Wouldn't that be something?
I was watching a video clip earlier today from the 1980s, and you had Richard Petty, Darrell Waltrip, Bobby Alice, and others talking about, would you rather be lucky or good? And of course, Darrell wanted both sides of the equation. Well, I want to be good, but, you know, I'll take lucky any day. Joey Logano has made his own racing luck. Fought his way down to second place, first on the restart, but for a car whose average running position today until the last 20 laps was 23rd. That's by far the biggest turnaround of the day.
Knowing what I know now, I would want to be lucky.
Yes.
You know, because I mean, you could be everybody's good. If you had a little bad luck.
Thank you for all the subscribes today, guys.
I think you're going to be pretty strong.
Martin Truex making his own luck, racing Chase Briscoe for 4th now.
Truex is flying.
Chase is now 11th. Let's go, Chase.
He probably has enough time to battle Logano for second before this is over.
15 laps to go. We'll see what happens here.
I don't think you're dead on with that. And then a caution, if something catches a caution, might just be.
All right, let's do this. Prayers in the chat. Prayers in the chat if you want a caution. Prayers in the chat.
There you saw Larson go, and here comes Logano. He's gone. Just logging laps, 13 to go. Right there in the hole he's in, that's kind of where I want to ride.
Prayers in the chat if you want a caution.
You got 3 wide,
13 to go.
Up ahead of you. I want any part of that.
Larson and Truex, fastest cars on the racetrack right now.
Closer you get to those guys too, you know, you talk about managing this situation, the lead, they're not
Chase Elliott in 11th place.
To the lappers, they
12 laps to go.
And ratcheting up their tension, they start beating and banging on each other. You do not want a caution.
Clint, did Kyle give any indication why he doesn't like this place, or did he just feel the track doesn't like him and his style
Chase right here,
of course he
top
did.
10.
He's a race car driver. He hadn't won here yet.
Oh, okay.
Of course, if you talk to Kyle, you know, it's, well, I just suck there, you know, and it's like, oh, really? You think that's the problem?
Has this race had the fewest cautions in NASCAR season this ever? Yeah, just one caution.
Martin Truex has. He is all
one
over
wreck.
Denny Hamlin now for 3rd place with 10 to go.
Got Briscoe this week. Pray for a caution, Jeff says.
Yeah, and this battle will probably
10
keep
laps
him
to
from
go.
getting to Logano. See which of these
Truex, what a good run for Truex. So it looks like what Chevy's got 1, 2, 3. Ford's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and Toyota's got 3.
Safe to say.
Shannon dropping the Chase redeem. Good to see Chase back. You're right. Let's make it interesting with a caution. That's right. 9 to go.
Remember, he won at the Coliseum, and it has similar principles, so they thought they were going to be good. They have been extremely loose all day. They finally hit on something on that last stop with air pressure. Remember, he has the 4 tires. He's going forward, guys, and it's hard to believe, Mike, he hasn't finished in the top 5 yet this year.
Wow.
Perhaps he ends that now.
Now, Bobby, you ran the Smart Modified Tour last night at Hickory. Do you guys run by the 3-tap rule? Because Martin's already given him 1 tap to say I'm here. The 2nd tap is move over, and you know what the 3rd one is.
Truex making a run for Hamlin for 3rd.
We do that, but we might do it in
You're welcome, man. You're welcome, Tommy.
You're already out of the group, so.
Well, he tapped around the 11, tap dance. Unbelievable. Man, just looking, you know, down the list here, Logano.
He takes that easy.
An average running position today of 21st, 22nd,
7 to go.
And second place. Truex, you just see passing for third place there. It's like an average running position of 18th. We're running third now. And the other one I want to point out, Stenhouse Jr. running 7th.
Lost knowledge, begging for a prayer. Truex going to get beat, Denny. See what you did. I know. I know.
These pit cycles and things like that strategy.
Now we
got
saw
3 of the top 5. That's right, Tommy.
10 as Kyle Larson negotiates.
I think that'll be our next poll. Who's going to have the most top 5s?
Well,
top 10s too, because of Toyota doesn't have that many cars.
Overtime finishes, including this race 1 year ago, and let me remind you, in 8 races this year,
Bubba there in the 9th place.
Okay.
Here it is now. 4 laps to go, y'all.
Well, if you watch the first 300 laps of this race, you'd say this finish is totally unexpected. Larson, Logano,
Larson
Truex.
here going to 3 laps to go. Let's go, baby. Chase, top 10, man.
We saw early on with Ryan Preece out there.
3 laps to go.
And then Chase Briscoe, and then
is there going to be a caution?
All very strong today.
Well, let's face it, it wasn't necessarily done on the racetrack. It was done in the pit area, strategy and things like that. Just the way the cards fell.
2 laps to go.
Like
we'll show it here.
This boy's in it. Now I'm in a hurry if I'm Kyle Larson. I'm trying to get around to that white flag as fast as I possibly can to make this race official.
All right, Larson rounds off turn number 4. White flag.
White flag, y'all. White flag.
Wow.
What a run for Kyle Larson.
Bobby.
What a run.
Truex is all over Logano for second. One last ditch effort here in 3 and 4.
What a comeback. Kyle Larson.
Congratulations, Kyle Larson.
Hendrick dominance at Martinsville.
For winning the race.
I don't even know what to say.
Wow.
I never thought I'd win here. Thank you guys so much. Great pit stop, great execution, great strategy.
He was due.
Great
That's right, John.
Guys.
Hadn't won here. So, congratulations. Chevy wins it. And let's see. Ford, 1, 2, 3, 4.
21st career win.
Chevy's got 1, 2. So, congratulations, Ford, for the ones that won the poll. The 31% of y'all, Kyle Larson. The 31% of y'all that did the poll, congratulations, you win.
After this than I did. I am.
So I can bring the poll together here.
17 races to get to victory lane in Martinsville.
Be careful.
See if I can end it. I don't know if I can.
Might end up on fire.
Let's see the burnout here.
He's going to be, this boy's going to be pumped up.
Yeah, last night in the Xfinity race, John Hunter Nemechek won the race and then burned his car down with his burnouts. Everything caught fire. Nemechek hopped
Look at that.
Instead of
burning it up, man.
Race, told everybody
burning
about
it
the
up.
fire extinguisher company that was sponsoring his car last night.
Way to go, Young Money. That's right. Larson won. That's right. Soon Dune, Larson. Grandfather clock. Yeah, look at him burning that up. You're not going to have any tires left.
Chase Elliott comes back from a broken leg, a top 10, just what the doctor ordered. Logano, unbelievable turnaround for him, second place.
Yeah, great day for Hendrick Motorsports. Obviously, not
nice.
all the cars in the top 5 or top 10. We've seen that throughout the year. But
so there it is,
Chase,
Kyle Larson.
Great, and like you said, for
full
Kyle,
lap burnout. Yeah, all the way around. Those tires, nothing left. How's he doing that?
Did he just do a burnout all the way around the racetrack?
Yes, he did. 28th Martinsville win.
Look at his
for
tire.
Motorsports. Most all-time of all teams, 9 different drivers.
He just did a burnout all the way around the track.
And their winning numbers.
That's awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody.
Every 3
Great job,
races
Truex. That's right. See it. No more jinxing. That's right, Gene.
Not the days, not to finish.
See
Stuart Haas wanted. I want to go back.
Let's see that burnout. Oh, it was awesome, Kenneth.
They showed speed. Ryan Preece.
That was awesome.
Again, another frustrating ending. Got to clean these mistakes up, and I think
that 5, man.
But for Stuart Haas, Preece won the pole, led the most laps, and Stuart Haas finished 2nd, 5th, and 6th with Logano, Briscoe, and Almirola. Clint, I'll bet he likes this place now.
Oh, yeah.
And there's your winner.
Changes your whole.
That's right. Race that like button.
On a racetrack, doesn't it, Bobby?
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure.
You're welcome,
when you see him
John.
at Millbridge
Glad to have you.
Tuesday night, he'll be smiling.
Jamie Little.
Kyle Larson with that masterful burnout around the entire racetrack. And Kyle, we know you've said it many times, this is not your favorite track. It's been tough for you. That 2-tire call, though, how were you able to capitalize on that strategy call and
Jonathan,
change things to get the win here?
Yeah, just huge congratulations to this whole 5 team and Hendrick Motorsports. I feel like Cliff and everybody did a great job all day on pit road, making the right calls, having great pit stops. And then it all kind of worked out for me there at the end. We had a great car. That was the best my car had been. I think, being able to get out front and manage. But, yeah, I never, ever would have thought that I would win here
Teresa.
at Martinsville. This place has been so tough on me.
Thank you, Gene. Yeah, it's always fun. We got a bunch of new folks in here.
I like to charge the center. I like to roll momentum, and that's just not what this place is like. But thanks to Cliff Daniels and everybody for making me feel like I know what I'm doing sometimes around here. So just can't believe it. Glad my family's here too. Caitlin and the kids, I'm sure they're trying to get down here to the infield, but
You're
this
welcome,
is amazing.
Cassandra. Thank you, D.
I honestly have never thought that I would win here, so I don't have a spot picked out either for the clock. So I'm going to have to make some space for sure.
It's such a storied racetrack. It's been in the series since NASCAR began, and it means a lot to Hendrick Motorsports. And you've heard about the clock. All of those things considered, what does this mean to Kyle Larson?
Yeah, it means a lot to me, but I think more
Thank you so
importantly,
much,
it means a lot
JT.
to the whole Hendrick family and
Yes,
Hendrick Motorsports
yes, Suzanne.
family.
We'll see you next week.
Everybody knows what happened here so long ago, and I think everybody, that's on everybody's minds every time they come to Martinsville. So wish Rick was here, Linda, but we got Jeff Gordon here, and I'm sure Rick's probably on hold with Jeff Andrews or something waiting to talk to me. So gosh, again, thanks to everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. You guys are the best, and make me. I can't believe it. I can't believe that I won at Martinsville.
Your team is waiting for you to celebrate. Congratulations, Kyle Larson wins at Martinsville.
Roller coaster of the day for Joey Logano. You start the race in the
Listen
back.
to Joey Logano real quick.
At one point. Didn't like the handling for a good portion of the day. Somehow this 22 ends up second, though.
Yes, solid. Recovery for what the start of the race looked like. We went down a lap twice, 2 times, and at one point in the race, I'd have been just happy to finish on a lead lap. And Paul did a good job of getting some good changes to the Verizon Mustang to where it got competitive. We just needed track position. Was able to stay out, get a lucky caution there during the green flag cycle. Stayed out again when everyone pitted and put us on the front row and a shot to win the race. I tried holding off Larson as long as I could, but overall, there's days when you're mad about second. Today's not one of those. Today's when you're pretty stoked that you finished a little better than I thought we were going to.
What was it that you needed more of out of this race car? I know that you had to start in the back, but it just seemed like it never really woke up for you.
Yeah, we just couldn't get the car to rotate through the center of the corner. I was just so slow right in the center, and I couldn't make any passes for that reason, so I was trapped back there. And once we there was one change that woke it up a little bit, and it's like, all right, I'm decent now, but I'm trapped back here. It's really hard to pass. So, like I said, Paul was able to give me what I needed to get towards the front, and then fight hard with Larson. I didn't have a fighting chance there. He drove away from me so quick, but he was pretty patient. I knew I was going to get bumped. That was the only way he was going to go by me, was he was going to have to get physical, and nothing wrong with that. It was fun, and like I said, overall, it feels like a win considering how the day went so far.
Thanks, Joey.
Kyle Larson answering questions after an impressive win here at Martinsville. So how was Chase Elliott's return? How did it go, ending up with a top 10 finish? We'll ask him when we come back to Martinsville Speedway, where Kyle Larson
Chase hanging out there
has won.
So there is, let's look over the top order here and we'll let it go. Chase comes back, we'll let you hear Chase talk, but that will end the stream. So Kyle Larson wins his race, second race of the year, I believe. Kyle Larson and Joey Logano, good little run. Would have moved there to stay out, and just not enough. Kyle Larson was tough there with those tires. Martin Truex Jr., what a finish for him. Toyota, Dickel Dennis, thank you so much for that subscribe. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for that too as well. Appreciate that. And we are up to, we're doing really well today. Thank you. And then Denny, another Toyota. He comes in 4th. He had a good run as well. Denny had a good led for a little bit until I jinxed him. Gene's going to yell at me for that. But for sure, my Bola Competition League tomorrow night should finish before the Braves play. Awesome, Gene. Hope to see you then. Chase Briscoe, 5th place. Great run. He had a good run too as well. Eric Amarola, Ryan Blaney, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Bubba Wallace with a top 10 finish, and Chase Elliott with that top 10. Gotta love that, coming back from his first race after a broken leg. So great win for him. You can see that he's exhausted. Alex Bowman in 11th, Austin Dillon 12th, Ross Chastain 13th, Chris Buescher in 14th. Ryan Preece finishes with a top 20 after his leading dominance of the first stage, and then the speeding penalty on pit road cost him pretty much this race. After he did that, he could only get to the top 20, finally got into the top 15 after that. So let's see if they're going to interview Chase Elliott, and then we'll cut away from the audio. Christopher Bell in 16th, Daniel Suarez, Dallas finishes in 17th, Ty Gibbs at 18th. Let me see if we make sure I'm missing nobody. Okay. Ty Gibbs in 18th. See who else we got. Michael McDowell, 19th. 20th, Kevin Harvick. I don't know what happened to him. He just fell out. He was in the top 5. Then Kyle Busch never was a factor all day. He was back there in 21st. Tyler Reddick in 22nd. William Byron in 23rd. And Brad Keselowski in 24th.
Kyle Larson and his team are joined by Jeff Gordon in Ruoff Mortgage Victory Lane, where the grandfather clock awaits today's winner. So how did Chase Elliott's day go?
Let's listen to Chase Elliott.
Well, Mike, that's right. Chase Elliott returns after 6 weeks off. First, Chase, got to ask about the leg. This is a tough racetrack on a braking racetrack. How did the leg hold up today?
Yeah, it was pretty good, honestly. It was about what I expected, so that was a good thing. It was warm, and I've been sitting on the couch for 6 weeks, so I think that probably hurt me more than anything. But you know, our Napa Chevy was we struggled really bad, honestly, for the first every run but the last one. So we finally got it going there at the end, and I was able to make some passes and do things that I didn't really think I was going to be capable of doing, or at least of us fixing it to that degree here at the racetrack. So I was pleasantly surprised by that, and yeah, got us a top 10 out of our first day back. So that was definitely nothing to be too bummed out about.
Certainly a nice battle by your team to get that car to where you could get to the top 10 today. What is the one thing you've missed the most about being at the racetrack over the past 6 weeks?
Well, I think the people, honestly. I mean, I think the people, really. I mean, from my peers to my teammates to, you know, just that competitive nature of being here and wanting to be better. So really nice to be back, and appreciate the warm welcome this weekend by everybody. So I appreciate that, and definitely didn't go unnoticed. So hope everybody enjoys their rest of Sunday.
Glad to have you back, Chase. Jamie?
Martin Truex Jr. with his first top 5 of the season. And, man, you guys took 4 tires. You were on fire there for a while. It went a little bit longer. Did you have anything for the 2 ahead of you?
Yeah, I really don't know, honestly, Jamie. We had a kind of a crazy day with our Bass Pro Shops, Toyota Camry TRD, but really just you got a little bit lucky there getting back on the lead lap mid-race and just kept working on our car. We were just so loose all day long, and then finally at the end we got it a whole lot better. So it was fun at the end, passing a lot of cars and getting up there, but still needed to be a little bit better. But overall, you know, proud of everybody for sticking with it and just grinding one out today.
All right, Martin Truex Jr. brings it home 3rd. Mike?
Thanks, Jamie. Well, what a day in Martinsville. Ryan Preece starts on
there
pole,
it is.
leads
Let's
a
finish
third
up
of the
our
race.
top 20 here. Let's take a look here really quick. Brad Keselowski finishes the last car on the lead lap in 24th. Todd Gillen had a good run today, but he ended up finishing 1 lap down, 25th. Corey LaJoie, AJ Allmendinger, Justin Haley, Harrison Burton, Noah Grayson. I know we had a Grayson fan in here today as well. Eric Jones in that 43. Ty Dillon, Austin Cindric, Zane Smith, Anthony Alfredo, and JJ Yaley was out after that hit on the wall. So there's your complete rundown of the race, and let's take a look at your laps led here. Kyle Larson only led 30 laps of this race, but the 30 laps most important, he ends up winning the race. Logano has 25 laps led, Hamlin 36, Briscoe 109, Chastain 31 laps, Ryan Preece, bad run for him. He gets caught on that speeding penalty. He had 136 laps led at that point. 7 laps led for the 99, Suarez, and Kevin Harvick had 20 laps led, and Keselowski had 7. So there's your lead changes, and there is your full rundown for today's Noco 400. I hope everybody had a good time today. I hope everybody had a great time. And thank you so much for all the subscribes. Let's check one more time before we go. And we're at, there it is, 3285. So thank you so much for everything, guys. Appreciate it. And then we will see you next week at Talladega. So make sure you tune in this week for some Braves baseball, Atlanta Braves baseball. Atlanta Braves versus the San Diego Padres on Monday night. About 8:40 start, I think, will be online about 8:20. So make sure your notification bells are on that. And then Friday night against the Astros, and maybe another extra game we'll see on Wednesday. But I think Wednesday is an afternoon game, so it'll probably just be 2 games this week. And then NASCAR again on Sunday. So, and also look forward to that Luke Combs premiere that I'll be having. Well, a nice concert. It's about an hour long. If you like Luke Combs, you like country music, this is the one for you. Got a lot of great shots and a lot of good audio. So until then, we will see you next time. Thank you for all the mods. Thank you for all the new folks. Let's look at our subscribers. Dickel Dennis, Soondoon, Eric Honeycutt, Bjorn Burson, Rob, John Beasley, Mel Williams 55, George Adams, Sequia, Marina, Max, DeHouse, Gremlin, all those guys. Thank you so much for all the subscribes. Thank you for all the mods hanging out today. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Suzanne, and Dallas and Triton hanging out here today, and all our mods. PQ that was in here a little bit ago, and Suzanne, Maverick, good to see him back. He's working. He's a hard working man, but it's always good to have him spend some time with us. And whoever else I missed, I do apologize, but thank you so much for everything, guys. And until then, we'll see you next week. We'll actually see you tomorrow. Also, check me out on the Moeller Man Show tomorrow on the Match Game. Until then, my name is CeeLo. Go Denny. Let's see if we can. I'm sorry, Gene, that I jinxed it. That is how it is. So until then, good night from Tennessee. God bless you guys. I love you. Thanks for all the likes, all the comments, the subscribers, everything. You make my day all the time. Good night, guys. Go Braves as well. See ya.